Doesn't matter how it happened. Wait, what does that fucking say? It matters who ordered the assassination. Oh, I'm real good, Joanne. What do you mean ordered the assassination? I was told that it was a dude that loves trainees that went up on top of a building and shot Charlotte. You're saying somebody ordered it. I'm quite confused. That's Debbie Dingle from Michigan. I've whatever. She doesn't like the hate towards the Jewish community or the Muslims. Okay. I got you. Thank you, Tina. What does that say? Go ahead. What do you got? So,
Yeah, well, it's good. I wanted to ask about this theory because I've heard some stuff about it. I just wanted to understand, like,
yeah,
why
I
do you
don't
think?
know. I don't know. So, my advice is don't listen to me. Go do your own research.
Okay.
Where are you from, bro?
um, I'm from the UK.
Why are you concerned with it?
I just wanted to ask, like,
Wait,
whether you
why are
believed
you
it. Like,
concerned with it?
oh, I mean, you just put up a live, and I thought it's like an interesting topic to talk about.
Oh, okay. No, I just don't get why people in the UK or elsewhere they're fucking worried about it. That doesn't make sense to
I'm,
me.
I'm, I'm sorry if it hurt your feelings, like me
No,
coming
not at
up
all.
here.
I'm
I
just
just,
trying to figure out. I'm trying to get inside your mind.
yeah.
Why are you worried about an American allegedly getting shot and killed?
Sure. I mean, what happens in America affects the rest of the world, right? And
How?
I think there's like a
How does that affect? Like, there's shootings in America every day. So how does it
yeah.
affect the UK? Go ahead.
Well, this is a leader of like a big conservative movement in the UK, right? He's a leader of Turning Point USA. I mean, this is quite a prominent
But
person.
the
It's
Turning
quite a
Point
big
USA
thing that
doesn't
happened.
fuck with the UK.
Well, they do actually. They have an organisation called Turning Point UK. You can look
Oh,
it
okay.
up.
Well, good luck with that.
You
Whoa,
didn't put that
easy.
one through, did you, mate?
Easy, mate. Okay, so
Maybe you
once
look that
again,
up.
why are you worried about it?
Well, because American politics affects the rest of the world, right?
It
And he's a
doesn't.
very
It
big like
doesn't.
conservative. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
You know, like Trump cutting like US aid is projected to kill like 14 million people in the rest of the world apart from America. So I think it
Go
does
write a
affect it.
letter to Trump. Well, you know what? It's weird that you say that
But
because
don't you
somebody
think that's
just
an
wait. Hold
example
on
of
one
how
second.
it affects the rest of the
Somebody just
world?
sent me a post that since Trump has cut U.S. aid off in South America, the right has won every election. Why? I don't even get
That's
the.
cool.
Why is there a
So that's a
correlation
great
there?
example. That's how American politics affects other countries,
Thank
right?
you,
You just
Nunu
proved my
baby.
point for me. You just proved
No,
my
but
point
you're
for
no
me.
no
That's how
no no.
American politics
Wait,
affects other countries.
you're saying it's a negative thing, right? But it's a
No, I'm
positive
just
thing
saying it
if
affects other countries.
are a lot of people dying good or bad? I'm sorry.
Oh, I think that's a bad thing, but that wasn't my point. My
Okay.
point wasn't that it's a negative thing. My point was that it affects other countries. And you just proved to me that even in your view, it affects other countries, right? Because
No,
it's
no,
just changed
no.
like
You're not
tons of Latin
listening
American
to what
countries'
I'm
election.
saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I said somebody shared a post with me. I don't even know
Oh.
if that is the case.
Oh. So you're just bringing it up. You don't even know if it's true. It's just,
No, people are bringing up you. I've never. I can't stand your giggle, bro. I just can't. I'm sorry. Once again, the point of me bringing it up was you brought up U.S. aid. I have not heard it brought up since 2025. And now twice in maybe 4 days, people have brought it up. One, you are saying a lot of people are going to die. the person that shared the other post with me is saying that since USAID was cut off, South America much more to the right. So I don't know what to tell you there. Okay, so what did we learn from the court case so far? Because I was told by people like, I think Saeed, uh, I was told by people like Saeed and others that I would learn a lot from this week and the court trial. And I'm not gonna lie, I have more questions than answers after it. So did anybody learn anything? The only thing I have learned is BB is now embarrassing himself. BB's now trying to tell Donald Trump on who he could do business with, and that's not going to turn out well for BB. Okay, also, very eye opening to me, BB has now spent Sunday, he was on Shannon Bream's Fox News Sunday. Monday, he was on Fox and Friends. And today, Tuesday, he was on CNN. And what is he talking about? Going to war with Turkey. And BB doesn't like war? I learned they do not have footage of the actual shot being fired. So where do we go from here? I did not see that, Lelouch. So why is BB pitching to American media why Turkey needs to be dealt with? Hashtag tunnels in Turkey. Napster watches my story, so kudos, because I put that in my story, so I assume you saw it on my story. But BB said to Dana Bash on CNN that Turkey is responsible for Hamas. Meanwhile, for 130 days, I've been told that the IRGC, they are the ones that paid and started Hamas. So now it's Turkey. Who is it? Who is responsible for Hamas? 130 days, I've been told IRGC, IRGC, IRGC. Now BB is telling American media that it's Turkey? How's that make sense? I believe he said funding as well, period. So just by the timeline of events on how things go with BB, is first he puts blame on somebody, right? He puts blame that they're responsible for hiding them and financing them. And then before you know it, the next step is somewhere in Istanbul, there's a whole bunch of tunnels, right? Funneling too. There we go. All right, so this might be BB spokesperson right in our chat right now. So when do the tunnels get revealed? And that's the shameful part, that people buy in to the bullshit. Okay, and that's the problem with politics. Like I voted for Trump. I'm a big Trump guy. I'm a big Republican Party guy. But when Trump spews bullshit, I could call it out. Okay, so why is it that there are so many sheep for BB? It's either A, they love war. B, I guess they think BB's party is better than the other options and they're going to defend it regardless. It's the Jewish supremacy mindset. Yeah, but there are Jewish people There are non-Israelis defending his bullshit. Why? Why would an American with zero ties to Israel defend Bibi's lies? Why? Why in a million years? That would be like, just think about a hardcore Trump person or an American defending President Xi's lies. Why would anybody do that? Because Jesus said so. Jesus said that the two biggest bullshit lines I've heard so far is one, it's against God to go against Israel. Come on now. It's against God to go against Israel. And line number two is it is anti-American to be anti-Israel. The gumption that these people have. Who the fuck are you to say it's anti-American to be anti-Israel? How does that make sense? Why do you guys why do you lie? Both sentences 100% correct. Oh, that's too funny. I think there's a lot of people that's in for a rude awakening. Let's just start with Trump. Once Trump now Trump is busy having dinner in Turkey. But once he gets wind that Bibi is on American media flat out lying, okay? Bibi's a liar. And Bibi's trying to sell the Americans not to do business with Turkey. We will do business with whoever the fuck we want. Who the fuck? Just imagine Hamas, the proxy of the IRGC, trying to tell the Ayatollah who to do business with. That does not work out well. It just doesn't. Sorry, I mean, proxies don't tell their boss what to do. So now, if I were advising Trump, I would tell Trump to sell him double the amount of planes that they're asking for. Double the order, and give them whatever the fuck they want. I've had enough of this bullshit. Enough is enough. Bibi's not going to tell Trump in America what to do. Get the fuck out of here. What a bunch of bullshit. I'm 100% for it. It's a free market. Everyone should do business. Exactly. Thank you, Slinky. Then why is Bibi on American media whining like a bitch? What's going on? It's desperation. You should ask him. I don't have Bibi's phone number. Ben Kabir, the convict. What does that mean? All right, we got Yomans and Court. Go ahead, Yomans.
What did he say?
What did who say?
Bibi.
Bibi was basically bitching and moaning that Donald Trump should not give Turkey planes.
Oh, that's
Are you
tea.
giving them to Turkey or
No, selling. No, not. I
selling?
shouldn't. Right. I mean, there is a
Oh,
difference.
so
So you're right there.
they now tell us who to sell to. That's tea.
Wait, aren't you here defending Bibi in Israel for some fucking reason?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
The Holy Land.
And what religion do you practice right now?
Somalis and Americans are in the same predicament, whether you believe it or not. We're both being influenced by two Abrahamic religions on how to politically move around the world. Somalis are told that if they do not support or are not very pro-Palestinian, it basically shows that they're not good Muslims. So Somalis feel like it's an obligation to be pro-Palestinian in order to be Muslim. And I kind of see the same thing with Americans where they're like feel like there is this obligation for them to support Israel through everything because of their faith. So I think the Somali people and the American people unfortunately are in the same predicament. I just hope you guys don't head the way my country headed. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think Americans though have first world problems and Somalis have third world problems.
Girl, bye.
I
I'm
mean,
just saying. Like Dave,
technically,
how many like your problems are probably all first world problems.
Yeah, and America's
technically,
problems are slowly becoming third world problems like
give me an
You're right.
homelessness.
I'm not
example.
saying that well, there's no middle class, for example.
Yo, man. Why are you comparing our country or my country to your country?
Because we're in the same predicament. We're being ruled. Yeah.
Well,
Well, yeah.
I mean, there's homeless everywhere, right? But besides the
Yeah.
whole homeless thing,
Just
like
like
what else?
Somalia.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
And
She's low
in
tier.
Yo Man's
Unruly
defense, she
people.
does live in an area with like I think more of them because it's warmer. I think she really does have like an epidemic. So her streets are probably worse than others.
There really is. And for the World Cup, tell me
Yeah,
why
like
these people cleared the downtown. So I'm like, this whole time you could do it. Right now, if
she
you
is
go
living
to
in a place
downtown,
where it's really bad. Yeah,
right now, if you go to downtown Seattle, there's
it's
Europeans walking
scary.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's Europeans walking around. And Third and Pike, the most homeless-ridden street in Seattle, is clear of them right now.
I was
Everybody's
just
like,
saying. Not that long ago, I used to spend probably 2 weeks every summer in Seattle, and I haven't been there since pre-COVID times because it's so bad.
yeah,
It's just
it's
not the same. It used to be a beautiful city, beautiful.
no, for real. And it's so unsafe to even shop downtown
It's
now.
so
But
scary.
they cleared it for the World Cup though. So
All right, so you guys are I don't know. It's hard to focus with both of you. Listen, very simple. Two questions. One, what have we learned from the two court cases or 2 days of court for Charlie Kirk? What have we learned that says, you know what, it was not an exploding mic? What have we learned? Anything? Is there anything you can point to that says, Dave, watch this part, that shows you that it's not an exploding mic? That's question one. And then question two, very simple. Why the fuck is BB on American media telling Trump not to sell shit to Turkey? Why is BB essentially declaring war against Turkey on American media? What the fuck is wrong with him? And I'll be honest, he looks horrendous. He looks beaten. So why is he doing that? Can we answer you? Who is we, yo mans? You can't answer. You said. Who the fuck is we? Because he is handing microphones away. Just so you know, there is another video that I think I have to clip out Charlie, but there is now zero doubt that that microphone moves. We the people. Good. Let's see how long it lasts. Go ahead.
yeah, we the people. What did you say about Charlie Kirk? Israel didn't do anything to Charlie.
Okay.
It could be his wife. It could be his co-workers that were stealing money from him. Maybe perhaps co-workers that were in the files. that we're gonna get caught up. That was
Dina
also
said,
brought.
"Not American. We don't care." You are in America, aren't you?
I am an American. What are
Hell
we talking
yeah. She's
about?
proud to be an American.
I'm
Now she's up
proud
here
to be an
comparing them.
American.
She's up here
Well, at
comparing.
least I know I'm
All
free.
right, I love you. I love you. Okay, kick rocks for a little bit. Okay, so why are we declaring war on Turkey? Can anybody riddle me that? Anybody? Why is it that BB is on American media talking shit on Turkey, telling Trump what to do? And keep in mind, you warmongers told me for 130 days that the IRGC was responsible for Hamas. Now, BB is on CNN hours, maybe an hour ago, 2 hours ago, whatever it was, saying that it was Turkey? David's the Lulu. What am I saying that's factually not true? What am I saying that's wrong? Here, we tried court. We tried Yo Man's. Or no, I meant to take Nora up.
Oh no, please. What's
What do you
wrong with
mean,
you today?
please?
Don't drop me. Okay, so Turkey wants Cyprus. Turkey wants Cyprus, and Israel does not really want Turkey to
I
expand
love court as well, Dana. Go ahead.
Turkey wants Cyprus, okay, and Israel does not want Turkey messing its own like things that it has going on, so that's why they don't want us selling to the enemy. Are you as an American saying that we should be selling to the enemy?
We should sell whoever Donald Trump wants to sell to.
So
And
if
and the
Cyprus gets
fact that BB is telling Trump not to do something, Trump should triple the order and give Turkey whatever the fuck they want. Exactly, Remy. And BB
Turkey
lied
is a
saying
Muslim
that
country.
Cyprus is a part of NATO. Maybe BB is just like Joe Biden. He's out of it.
Cyprus is a part of Israel.
I'll tell you why, yeah, Dave.
Okay, go ahead.
If you don't mind. Bibi just likes to, he likes war a lot. Like he likes to unalive people. That's his mission. And also he accused Turkey that basically Turkey is helping Hamas, right? Maybe funding them money or weapons, whatever. That's what he's accusing, like what he did to Iran. So now he wants Donald Trump to help him and then maybe start attacking Turkey. That's his mission.
Yeah, but Trump's not going to go after Turkey.
I know that, but I'm just saying that's Bibi. Bibi wants war from all the Middle East and also Turkey. He's been threatening Turkey for a couple months now and saying a lot of shit.
Can I
Even
ask
last year
you
he said-
what?
Okay, but let's ask a legit question.
Stop. What has Turkey done wrong? Like, what has
No,
Turkey
we
done
don't
wrong
know.
to Israel? I mean that sincerely.
No, because Turkey doesn't get involved in any war or anything.
I will
Literally,
tell
they're minding
you.
their own business.
I will tell you, Turkey has gotten in the way of Israel's deals with Cyprus. For example, there's a lot of real estate owners that are Israeli in Cyprus. There's a lot of
They
Jewish
do
people.
threaten them. They definitely threaten Israel.
Like how?
Yeah, they did.
Militarily.
Yeah.
Militarily. Yeah, they do.
Wait, like give me an example of a threat.
Can I
Like
reply
they
Israeli?
say in public that like if you don't stop this war, we could get involved. Blah 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 blah. They definitely make threats to
Where did you
Israel.
see that from?
Things
Where?
like
I
that.
mean that's harmless.
Where
Can
did you
I?
read
No,
that?
that's what
Can
I'm saying.
I?
But that would be the extent of what they quote unquote do.
Where did you hear that from?
Hold on, Eric. I'll get you in. Don't worry. All right,
Okay.
Eric, where are you from?
I
I'm
didn't
Israeli,
even land.
Stop, Eric. Where are you from?
I'm Israeli.
Okay, great. What has Turkey done to Israel?
Okay, first of all, the guy Erdogan is actually, when he's making the speech, he speaks like a small Schmittler. He's accusing us of everything. He's so anti-Semitic. Everything he's done. First of all, he always actually threatened us that he's going to come over again to the Ottoman Emperor, take over Jerusalem again, actually make a false claim that he's taking care of the fake people of the Palestinians. While, the very, very sad truth is that The Ottoman Empire used to rule Israel for 4 centuries, 401 years.
There you
So
have it, Dave.
why did
It's
Okay,
two
why
so
didn't
empires.
why didn't
okay,
It's
they
two
do that?
empires.
Yomans, I don't want to hear from anybody but Eric. Okay. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Yomans. Okay, so
Absolutely.
you're saying he's anti-Semitic. What
It's
has he
really
said? Okay, go
okay.
ahead.
Okay, first of all, he's speaking like a small Schmittler. He blames us for everything. All the thick thing about Turkey is because of Israel. This is one thing. Second, he tried to compete us in everywhere in the neighborhood. So actually, he was invaded. Actually, Turkey was invaded Cyprus in the 70s. Israeli make an ally with Cyprus and Greek against the Turkish. Actually, Turkey's invaded Syria when he brought this ex-ISIS guy, and actually he wants to sit on our border with Syria. He also tried to sit in our border with Gaza because he was offering himself to sit in Gaza. So the guy is officially actually threatening us that he's going to attack Israel. This is why we don't understand why Trump is giving him now F-35. The guy is speaking like an enemy. He is threatening Israel that he's going to stop the Israeli aggression. He speaks about the military
Yes,
conflict.
but Israel also threatens them. Let's be
Well,
honest.
I think
Israel never threatened Turkey.
Israel
Actually,
also threatens Turkey. Yes, they did.
that's not
Yes,
correct.
they did. Yes,
That's
they
not
did.
correct.
Yes, they
You
did. Yes, they
that
did.
you can
Yes, they did.
you can shout like a small child.
Also,
It
Okay,
I,
here,
bullshit.
yo,
the
man, I'll bring you
summary.
back up. I'll bring you back up, baby. Okay. But Eric, if the thought process is this of this White House that if we have somebody to put a check on Bibi to keep Bibi in line, that will lead to less war, more peace, and less Americans having to get involved in the Middle East. I think that's a pretty good thought process. No?
Not really, because the
Why?
guy is a Muslim brother guy. He hates America in the guts. You have to bear in mind
Who
that
hates
it was the
America in the
Muslim
guts?
Erdogan, because he's a
I'm so
Muslim
sorry. He
brother
just
guy.
named a building after Donald Trump. Donald Trump is loving that man today. Did you not see the coverage of that?
I see, but this is baloney because you don't know the Muslim.
Well, tell
Listen,
that to Trump.
1 second. Listen, I'm from the neighborhood. Did you ever been in my area? The guy is a Muslim brother. It's actually his part is the Muslim brother. It's the same. It's the same Muslim brothers all over the area. So they hate the coffee. Actually, they don't distinguish between you as a Christian and me as a Jew. They hate us
Genie.
all because we are not Muslims. So they hate us in the guts. That's the reason why Europe Europe doesn't accept them to be part of the European because they know that they're Muslim and they're actually the radical. They don't like the Kufris. They know, and actually he's a very arrogant guy. He actually pushed himself all over Africa. He was pushing himself in Libya. He was pushing in Somali. So actually putting Bibi in line. I think this war, the two wars with Iran, was done mainly by Israel because the first war was done almost exclusively by Israel. Only the very last strike was done by the F-22 of America, and Trump took all the credit. The last war between Iran, 90% of the aircraft was done by Israeli. The American mainly sent Tomahawk from far away, but most of the job was done by Israel. And you know what? I believe that that's a time that Israel will be much more independent because every time America is giving us weapons, they treat us like small children. Oh, if you don't gonna behave, we're gonna give you embargo. We don't
All
gonna
right,
give you weapons.
all right. I let you go on for a little bit. Well, listen, let's face reality. Let's start off with just facts, right? Israel is our proxy, right?
No,
So what?
no,
I'm sorry?
no. We are your allies. When you say
No.
proxy, it's like your Muppet, like the Houthis or like Hamas or like Hezbollah. We are not your proxy. We are your allies, and you should respect us.
No, don't take it in Hamas is a terrorist group, etc. No, just take it as for what it is. You're our proxy, nothing more, nothing less. And if you weren't our proxy, why would Donald Trump be in Turkey ready to sign a deal and give him whatever the fuck he wants? Right? We don't give a fuck what Bibi has to say. That's reality. And the fact that Bibi is on American media trying to tell Donald Trump what to do, I'll be honest. I think they should give Turkey 3 times the order. Whatever the fuck they want, triple it and give it to them. Who is BB to come tell us what Trump should and should not do? I don't get that, Eric. Explain
First of all, we're fighting your war in this area because they call us the small Satan. They call America the big Satan.
Yeah,
If you remember,
words don't hurt my feelings.
If
Yeah,
you
that's the
remember,
difference.
September 11 was not done by Israel. It was done by your allies, the Saudi Arabians and the Egyptians, that you give them so much money. So the
Right.
twins were taken down by Egyptians and Saudi Arabia. This is one thing. Second, you need to bear in mind something else. A lot of Trump private, family, financial interests are spread around in Saudi Arabia because his family is taking care of Saudi Arabia money, Qatar money. The guy is taking $1 a year salary. So he just got now 400 million jet
Oh,
as
it's
a present for
beautiful.
Qatar. That would make
It's
actually,
beautiful. Have you seen that?
it's beautiful, but do you think somebody's giving you free gifts? Do you believe in free gifts?
I mean, it is what it is. I'm not.
Come on.
I'm not Trump, so I don't know what the
the
fuck it
reason
was.
the reason that you have so many communists now trying to get inside your Congress is because Qatar, that is an enemy country, is actually been poisoning your faculties and university with a lot of Qatar money, creating anti-Semitism and anti-American socialists, and that's you eating the poison fruit now in America.
Okay,
because of
here,
that Qatar money.
Let's just slow things down here. Okay, I was told for 130 days that we are at war with the IRGC because one of many reasons, but one of the biggest ones was because they funded Hamas. Do you agree with that or no?
No,
Okay.
You want to say? Okay, let me share with you the Israeli point of view. We think that actually it was part of a big monopoly game because it started with Venezuela because Trump want to show that you're going to get enough flow of cheap oil to America. On the way, was cutting the oil to
Wait,
Cuba.
stop, Eric. Margot, wake up, Margot. Margot, Trump is the one that put that in place. Trump can override that. Margot, I'll be honest, Margot, for months and months and years, I've known you, and you have been pretty much correct. The shit that you're spewing now, I'm sick of your shit. Okay? Eric, bottom line, let me just summarize. I was told that the IRGC funded Hamas, and that was a big reason why we went to war. Okay,
No
great.
connection.
No problem.
No.
No problem. No problem. No problem. Not fighting you on it. No big deal.
No,
Then
I just want to let my plan.
Eric,
let me have two
Eric,
sentences.
I don't
just
care
wanna let
about
my
your
plan.
plane. Eric, why is it that Bibi is telling Americans via CNN today that it was Turkey that funded Hamas? Why that?
Hamas got money from a lot of places. He got money from Qatar, he got money from Iran, and he was getting money from Turkey. So it was not exclusively from Iran. And the reason that we went to this war were two things. The Israeli point of view was we didn't want Iran to be nuclear because when my enemies are threatening to unalive me, I tend to believe them. The second point, it's a financial war because Trump wanted to prevent very cheap oil getting into China and to Russia. That's all. That's a financial war between China and America because the Iranians were giving the Chinese very cheap oil that's going to contribute to the economic. And instead of getting money, they used to get Chinese stocks, Chinese actually goods. And I thought that it was a big mistake because I thought if the war would continue for another 2 weeks, they were coming to you crawling on the knees, begging for peace. You just stopped it before the victory.
Bullshit.
My
Bullshit.
friend, you know,
That's
I don't
bullshit.
know.
Wait,
I
so
don't
are
know
you
what
saying? But what evidence do you have? If Donald Trump was about to have them on their knees, why the fuck would Trump sit in a ceasefire for? I think we're close to 100 days now.
I'm gonna give you the answer.
Yeah.
First of all, Qatar money, because
Okay.
the guy is
Makes
getting a lot
sense.
of. The guy is making a lot of money from Qatar.
Get it at all.
And 1 second, let me finish. I'm gonna show you the point. You can say that I'm idiot, but let me finish my point. First of all, he's getting a lot
Not
of
a
money
word till right now.
Okay, sorry for that. Let me land my plane for 2 minutes, and then I'll be more than happy to listen to you. So Qatar is giving a lot of money, and actually they try to stop him. And actually, I think that he had now the Mondial, so it's like a war event that he didn't want to actually to destroy the Mondial in the United States and the intermediate elections, because he know that the oil prices went up. There is a communist threat in the Congress. He wanted to buy some peace, but personally, I believe that he would listen. I don't know what's your military background, and I know for my son that is serving. I used to serve a lot of you in the army. If the war continued for another 2 weeks, the regime would collapse. For
Okay,
sure.
so my last question before I let Why You Mad in, just very simple. I see a pattern. First, fill in any country, they funded Hamas. Then it's let's try and start war. And then the third step, I've seen it now multiple times, is there are tunnels. So when do we get the breaking news that there are fucking tunnels in Turkey?
First of all, we didn't start any war, my brother.
Not yet. BB's
No,
gonna
but
try.
listen, the war started, October 7th started when Hamas was invaded us. The other day, Lebanon did attack us. And then the Houthis attacked us. So Israel was invaded and attacked. We only defended ourselves. So let's put the truth in the face.
Wait,
Okay?
Dave, you actually
All right,
think
there's
that
a pattern.
you think Israel might actually start some crap with Turkey? That would be a
No.
catastrophic move. They're NATO.
I mean, why? I don't know who watched the interview with Bibi. Bibi now has been on American airwaves 3 days straight. Sunday with Shannon Bream, Fox News. Monday, Fox and Friends, Fox News. Today, Dana Bash with CNN. And I don't get
It
what
would
the
be
angle
catastrophic. I think it's crazy to even make the notion. I think everyone with common sense would be like, sir.
is. Yeah, but
It's NATO.
look at it. Okay, just look at it this way. Trump and Bibi, at the very least, had, okay, if not currently, have a very good relationship. If Israel and Turkey would start shit to one-on-one, what would Trump have to do? Now, you could say Trump has to defend a NATO country, right? However, Bibi's thought process is he can sweet talk Trump into helping them instead. That's the problem.
May I say something? History proved that America did very, very poorly understanding my area. Obama made here a colossal stupid
We don't
things.
want to understand your area, Eric. We're done with your
Honestly,
area.
I
So
think Trump's
don't
like an old
interfere.
school white guy.
Do
I
not-
think he's gonna pick NATO.
Do not interfere in our area. We don't.
Don't
Obama came
interfere.
here.
What are you talking about?
Listen,
You
Obama
brought
came
them
to my
into this.
area.
What?
Obama came to this area, did a stupid thing in Egypt, a stupid thing in Libya, almost destroyed all the area. Carter in 1979, he could stop this bastard Khomeini, but he didn't do it. So every time
IRGC
you
is
think
hundreds of thousands of people. What do you mean, like regime change in 2 weeks?
All right, can I hear from Why You Mad, please?
Yep. Okay. Hello. Listen. First of all, I want to inform everybody real quick. I did take my ass to work, and I'm on a little lunch break right now. I got a couple more hours to go. Now, Eric, are you telling us, the American people, that all of the Muslim Brotherhood helped fund Hamas and the IRGC? That's the first question. Secondly, is Israel going to war with all of the Muslim Brotherhood? Thirdly, what are you talking about? We being in your area, we're your allies, so we're gonna be indeed in your fucking area. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, did you finish with the F word? Can I
I
answer?
can say whatever the
Oh my
fuck I
God.
want to say, bitch.
Okay, first of all, you should wash your mouth because you're eating now, so you don't want to.
Answer the
Okay.
motherfucking question.
I'm gonna answer you, but
stupid
shut
cunt.
up. You don't have to speak like a
You don't
porn
tell me
star.
how to talk, bitch.
But don't you have a dirty mouth? So if you want to have a
You
decent
got
answer,
a dirty mind, so shut the fuck up.
don't patronize or speak like a decent woman, not like a bimbo, okay?
You not my
Please,
fucking
please,
nigga.
just get on with
my
it.
You
man.
speak like a slut.
You
You
not
don't speak
fucking
like
me. You not
you
fucking
don't
me, so
speak
shut
like
the
a
fuck
slut to
up.
me. You don't speak like a slut to
Shut
me,
up,
okay?
bitch.
You can bitch is your mama, but not to, don't speak
Shut
to me
up,
like
bitch,
this.
and answer the question.
Okay, I agree to answer the question, but this Jew doesn't take shit from anybody. I'm Israeli. I'm not your slave. Okay, so shut up and let me
And
answer.
I'm
You
not
asked me.
gonna be one of your 2,800 slaves either. Now answer
Hell
the
yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
question.
don't start with this.
Uh,
I'm Israeli bullshit.
you
That's
Answer
just
should
an
the
excuse to
fucking
act
question.
badly.
you should talk to me with respect.
Answer
Otherwise, you're
the
not going to be
fucking
answered.
question.
Don't use the
I
F
don't give
word
a
with me.
fuck
You
about your
cannot
respect. I don't give a
try
fuck
to be
about your
classic
respect.
woman. Don't speak like a slut.
Don't tell me how to talk, bitch.
But you talk like a slut. If you want to have
Bitch.
dignified,
Bitch.
bitch. Okay, you finished with the bitch? Okay, let me answer that. Okay?
Thank you,
So
you bitch.
you were asking about, you stupid slut. You said you asked about the question why you interfering in our area. First of all, whenever you're giving us weapons, you always try to actually to treat us like small children, like a muppet. It's
You're our
happened.
proxy. I mean, that's just a fact.
We are
though.
not a proxy. We are that's why you're making a very big mistake. We're not your
Right.
proxy. We are your friends, your allies. We are fighting your war in our area.
Wait, Eric,
because
do you
Israel is the first.
Eric, stop. Do you understand that Donald Trump is on record as saying if it wasn't for him, Israel wouldn't even be around?
That's bullshit because in
Okay,
1948.
well, Donald Trump said it. Okay, I don't know what to
But
tell you.
I don't have to agree. Let's speak about history. 1948.
Oh, I don't care about history. It's
But
why-
listen,
I don't want
if
to
you
hear
being-
this
if
bullshit.
you make a statement,
Well,
let me
technically, Donald Trump made the statement. The most powerful
1948
man in the world said if it wasn't for him, Israel wouldn't even be here. See ya.
That's a baloney because in
Okay.
1948 we were alone in our independence war.
It's not
Nobody helped us,
1948
and we
now.
won. 1967 we were always alone.
Not
and that-
1967 either. It's 2026,
Okay,
and your
great,
enemies are
great.
much more developed than they
this-
were in 1948 and
this-
1967.
The war in Gaza could be actually finished long time ago if Biden, who is the proxy of Obama, wouldn't stop us all the time with weapon embargo because he was giving us weapon embargo in the middle of the war. So this Alzheimer guy that I'm sure that he was the Muppet of Obama, he was the proxy of Obama because the guy shaking imaginative people in the air.
Biden's been out of office for like 18 months. Hamas is still present. What are you talking about?
Because Hamas is still present because Trump stopped us before we finished the war. The same thing he did in Lebanon, the same thing he did in Iran. He doesn't let us win because we could finish before.
Trump kept you from getting fucked up.
I don't agree
That's
with that.
reality.
I don't agree
Okay,
with that.
now
That's your
in regards to
interpretation.
Hamas, Trump is the reason why the hostages came back.
I don't agree with you.
Why not?
Who?
I don't agree with you.
Why not?
Okay, who was responsible for the hostages coming home?
He was active in the negotiation, but if he were not strong against Hamas, they will never let them go.
What?
Simple
What?
as
They
that.
did let them go.
What? You're not,
All right,
you're
so
not
we have
familiar with my area.
we
You
have
don't know
an
anything about my
ungrateful
area.
Israeli here.
Exactly. Hella ungrateful.
No, you don't. You don't know shit about my area. You don't know shit.
I don't care.
We didn't say
You
about
don't
your
know
area. We
anything
just said
about
you.
You don't even
Gaza.
know how to say anti-Semite. Anti-Semite.
You bitch, go eat your lunch. Shut up. And
It's not very nice.
It's not. No, she's using a very nice words for me.
Shut up and
Very
get
nice.
the fucking glass out your mouth and answer the
Oh,
next
All
question.
right,
bitch.
no. All right, come on, let's be more productive. But
Go take a
Eric,
banana. Come on. Yeah, go
Eric,
ahead.
no, Eric. Do you understand
You want to
why?
go Trump for Trump? Because I can be just as fucking racist. You stupid bitch. You want to do
Leave
that,
it.
Eric?
How can you
Eric,
tell a
it's,
bitch to a
Eric,
man,
it's
you
kind of
idiot?
getting bait
You
of it.
wanna
Like
go
the
there?
getting
You
bait
wanna
into
go
this
there?
is kind of
only
embarrassing. She's
a
a woman,
girl.
you're a man.
You
Like,
want to go
enough.
there? We can go there. Now
Go
answer
take a
the next
banana.
question. You
Take a
bitch.
banana. Leave it.
Eric, so if somebody came up to you and said, why is the state of Israel and why is BB getting more and more unpopular and more hated? Why is that in your mind?
The state of Israel was not established to fight against anti-Semitism. The state of Israel was established that to prevent a second Holocaust. And we say that if you don't like us, don't come to visit. But listen, not every time you need to be popular. You know, being a prime minister, it's not a rating contest, okay? You don't have to be popular because people are going to hate us anyhow because we're Jewish. Because no Jews, no news. For in
Right.
in my area,
Okay.
this bastard Assad, he unalive 500,000 of his people like cockroaches with gas. Nobody says anything about it. You know, all the area people now actually, the Afghanistan people actually, what's happened? The Afghanistan people that were actually escaping from Taliban, and now they want
What do
the
you mean? People are
Pakistan.
talking about it all over. What are you talking about? People are literally talking about it all over.
I'm gonna give you some examples why people, if it doesn't concern the Jews, you don't give a shit about it.
People definitely care about Afghanistan, but
but
luckily
You
I'm
guys
gonna
America's
don't
give you
make the
left.
fucking
I'm gonna
world
give you
go round.
examples
Stop
now.
saying that stupid
Well,
ass
can you hurry
shit.
up?
I
Jewish
I'm
people
gonna
don't
give
make
you.
the fucking world go round. Like, get your fucking shit together. No Jews,
Oh,
no
Seriously.
news.
All
We
right,
don't give a
all
fuck.
right, let him
I'm gonna
talk,
give you
please.
example, you bitch. I'm gonna
No,
give
come on,
example.
Eric.
No, she's speaking like a slut. I cannot stand the
No,
English. Yeah,
come on. Let's be
she's
better.
speaking
You're
like a
just
slut.
mad. You're just
Let's
mad
be
that you
better,
suck.
Eric.
Eric, you suck more dick than me, so shut the fuck up and put the banana
Thank you,
in
Hoda.
your mouth.
I did your mama yesterday. She was really happy. What are you talking about, dick?
Oh
You
my
know?
Because
God.
she's a woman
Yeah.
and you're getting baited into this. Like, it's kind of
Exactly.
female
He's a
behavior.
She
bitch.
started.
Like, you're
She's
He's
overly
speaking
a
like a
emotional.
slut
Can
to
you?
me.
All right, Eric, let's be better. Okay, let's just not acknowledge every dumb comment. Let's ignore it. Okay, you want to, wrestle around. Come on, bro. Let's be better. Lala,
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, love?
I'm okay, Dave. Did you hear the breaking news about Raul Emanuel?
No, I don't even know who that is.
He was our mayor. I believe he's Jewish. He was our mayor in Chicago, and now he wants to run as president in 28. But he wants to go to Tel
Oh,
Aviv.
Rahm Emanuel.
Yeah, Rahm Emanuel. I'm so
Yes,
sorry.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. Yeah,
yeah.
I do know who that is. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a Obama guy.
yes, he's a Democrat. And it really scares me. But he's going to go to Tel Aviv. I just read a little bit of it because it's like really breaking news. There's not much information. But he's going to say that we need to rethink our relationship with Israel, and also that maybe the people should not reelect Bibi. I mean, it's
Okay.
really like it really concerns me a little bit, and you've called it all out.
Well, first things first, I don't think BB will win. That'll happen first. Their election is even before our midterms. So that's first things first. And then second, the Democrats are going to run an anti-Israel campaign. There's no way around it. So he'll be the first out there.
It's already starting.
Correct.
Yeah, he started already.
So we'll see what the
It
end
just makes you
result is,
wonder.
but yeah, makes you wonder what?
Like, makes you wonder, if we don't get this fixed up, with us Republicans, it could be really ugly for us. And it really concerned me. It does concern me a lot.
I
I
have
mean, I don't want to
zero
live
concerns.
that's good.
I have
Maybe I
zero
should think that
concerns.
way more.
What are you concerned about as Republicans?
As a Republican, I just feel like when you see the socialist that's happening in New York, I'm seeing it here in Chicago. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? With Mayor Johnson starting to do it and everything, it's gonna. I mean, we are. I have a place in Florida and a place in Chicago. I'm seeing the debt in these blue cities. You know what I mean? So I'm so glad of becoming a resident of a red state. But when does it all fall? I'm seeing it really hard in the Chicago area. Like we're becoming a Detroit.
Well, let's face
So
it, the Democratic cities are going to have it much more difficult, right? Because Democrats are Democrats.
they're stupid.
But whenever you see these, what are they called, DSAs or whatever they are, whenever you see them winning elections, the primaries, and some of them will win in November, I'm okay with that. I mean, if I was in one of those cities, I wouldn't, but I'm okay with it. I want the contrast between the Democrats and Republicans to be wider than ever come 2028. That'll make our job easier. So, I don't know what to tell you. If you're living in these cities, you're fucked.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with it.
I see where you're coming from. I mean, and also I know you guys are talking about Israel, but going back to what do you call it? Going back to uh, Charlie Kirk. I want to
Yes.
hear more discussion about how they laid a cement over that stuff. 'Cause I was watching the preliminary court stuff. It doesn't look so good. So,
What was their defense in that? Why did they start? Why did they put cement over it so quickly?
and that's what I didn't hear that part. That's why I was wondering. I'm wondering about that. And they didn't say nothing about what do you call? They didn't say nothing about if there was any residue on his hands. Like I thought that would be brought up, wouldn't it? If he shot a fire, if he shot a gun.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, I was just under the impression it was Tyler Robinson. Then I saw one video and my mind changed. And then I brought my thought process to this app and another app. And the reactions that I've gotten have made me think even more so it was the mic.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get Leah in. Leah, how are you, love?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Missed you last night. I watched this documentary yesterday. I didn't want to watch it for a long time. I put it off probably 6 months. And it's the BB Files, right?
Oh, no.
Oh gosh, yes. You've led
Okay.
me. Okay.
So what did you
And
learn?
oh my gosh, 5 investigations on corruption. This is crazy. And the thing that shocked me the most, I think, was finding out BB was sending Hamas, 35 million a month. I'm like, wow. So yeah, that was crazy.
When because there was that group wasn't started to like terrorize them, right? So that there was a time where they were started in good faith.
I don't know. That's what they say, but then again, it's like for Benjamin Netanyahu to be like going as hard as he is in this war, and then at the same time to be doing this. I don't know. It's crazy.
No, I agree. I think it's too much. I think they're playing offense when they need to be playing defense.
I think they are, but that's what I'm saying. But it doesn't look good, and I think and then when you looked at with Lebanon, what he's tried to do, it looks like they're doing the same thing again.
Well,
Lebanon.
I thought the Greater Israel Project was a joke until I don't know, roughly around a year ago, and then I realized it wasn't. And for sure, now that he doesn't want to get out of Lebanon, it really doesn't feel like it. But also, I think they intentionally left the H group in Gaza, so there's an excuse to go back. Because if you get rid of them, what excuse is there to go back if you put in a new government?
Right.
And I just want to point out that you're saying in the BB Files, which I did not watch, you're saying that 35 million, and to be fair, a lot of people have said that 35 million every month went to Hamas. So part one, we started this war with the IRGC because we were told that they were responsible for funding Hamas. Then fast forward to today, BB is on CNN telling Dana Bash that Turkey funded Hamas. So I'm very confused on who did the funding and who is responsible for these proxies.
Well, they actually showed the pictures that where Qatar, they had to document because they knew that they said he was so shady, they didn't know if he would actually turn on them or not. Right? I mean, this is crazy. And I don't know. The more I look at this, it looks bad. And I hate to say this, never thought I would say this, but I feel like I'm not saying Tucker Carlson, but I do feel like if there's a candidate that pops up that is going to say, look, we need to separate from the government, I think that's going to bring traction to people that are kind of waking up and seeing all of this for the first time, if that makes sense.
Okay, so usually here in America, the number one issue in regards to winning a presidential national election is no doubt the economy. Now, the number two issue does change, right? I think in 2020 it was COVID, 2024 it was the border. Do you think that 2028 will be Israel?
Yes, I do. I think that it will.
Okay, then Israel, they're fucked. Because if we have to go down this road as Republicans coming to the center to match the left on this issue, we are fucked. Because it's
Right.
gonna. Well, no. Let me explain. Because it's gonna be. It's more difficult for Republicans to flip flop than it is for the Democrats. Democrats do it every cycle. It doesn't matter.
Right. Right.
They have no shame. There's no shame to their game. Whatever they have to do, they do. I think it will be difficult for Republicans like Rubio. Vance is already somewhat there.
Yeah.
Tucker's definitely there. So that for those that like Rubio, which I don't give a fuck, I'll vote for Tucker. I'll vote for JD, Rubio, Haley. Does not matter. It's going to be more difficult for Rubio, I should say.
Yeah. He's more aligned. What he looks like more of a neocon, I think, is the problem. Because if you think too, like in the last cycle, a big issue for the Democrats was Israel. But at the time, I think we were all so close-minded to it because we couldn't comprehend that the Israel that we've always, supported and loved. And then I don't know, the problem for me is like, all right, did you see where in that Benjamin Netanyahu in that interview where he spoke and he said that there's 15 to 20 places in Lebanon wanting to annex? Did you hear that?
No.
All right. So yeah, he come out and said the Christian villages want to annex, right? And then after he said this, there was a guy that come out and spoke from Lebanon, a mayor of one of these towns, and spoke for everyone to the French press. And Lebanon even released this and said, no, we're not looking to annex. We want to stay here. So this was in the interview with Fox that he did 3 days ago. So I want you to check that interview out because to me, it looked like he was given an excuse why the Christians should be okay with us annexing Lebanon. And if people don't do the research or understand what he's saying, they're thinking, oh, he's going to protect them. Do you get what I mean? And
Yeah.
it doesn't look right. It looks really bad.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. And
They
that goes
don't.
back to the Trump quote when he walked out to the White House lawn and said they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I really mean that. They really don't. Because even when I ask questions like, okay, great, you're going to bomb village by village, but at some point, that area is going to get rebuilt. At which, if you just keep pushing the terrorists to the east, then who's going to stop the terrorists from coming back into these villages when it's rebuilt? There's nothing.
Exactly. That's the problem. And like, if you see all the damage they've already done to Lebanon and it's horrific when you see it now and you look at Gaza to see what it used to be and what it is now.
All right, let's
And
get.
this,
Well, go
oh,
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead. No, I was going to
I'm
get
just,
Matt Man. Go ahead. One more thought. Go ahead.
one more thought. The problem is Bibi keeps saying we must take out every one of Hamas, right? And Hezbollah. You can't get them all. Like that's his whole thing. He keeps telling everybody, you got to get them all. And how are you going to go in and get them all through tunnels and networks without taking out all the civilians? I land my plane.
While simultaneously aiming or arming, gangs like Al Shabaab, whatever.
Right. Yes.
All right, I agree. Madman,
Yeah, bro. What's up?
you have ties to Lebanon, correct?
I'm Lebanese.
Okay, there you go. And your thoughts? Go ahead.
My thoughts is that the Israelis have to withdraw from Lebanon, whether they like it or not. We are a stone-headed people who do not accept anyone to oppress us and to colonize over us. Sorry to say it, we are not Latin America and we are neither Africa to be colonized for hundreds of years and to be silent. We are really known for revolting against any colonizing power. So we see the Israelis as we saw the French, as we saw the British. It has nothing to do with their Judaism. As long as you come to my land with a rifle and you want to take my home, I'm going to kick your ass and kick you out.
Yeah, but we're told that the Lebanese government wants Israel's help.
The Lebanese government, actually the right-wing president that we have, form approximately 10% of the Lebanese population. And by the Lebanese law and constitution, the president is only a Maronite Christian, which is from this part. So they basically are similar to evangelicals, but 90% of the Lebanese people reject the paper that he signed, even his own people. In the beginning, they were okay to have peace, but after they saw that he literally gave Israel the land and they welcomed them to operate in Lebanon whenever they want, they felt that he gave his ass to the Israelis, not a respectful deal between two nations.
Okay, can I ask you, what's a bigger problem, Hezbollah or Israel in your country?
I will answer you by historical fact. Israel invaded Lebanon in 1978.
Right now,
Hezbollah was
right now. What is a bigger problem? It's Hezbollah.
definitely Israel, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Uh,
We wanted to do a Lightani dam so we can have electricity in Lebanon. The Israelis promised to bomb it. When we made electricity factory in Lebanon, the Israelis bombed it. The airport of Beirut bombed it. The facilities and the factories we make, they bomb it. It's not Hezbollah. Hezbollah is protecting the churches. Hezbollah is protecting its land. Hezbollah was formed because of the absence of the Lebanese government. Because when the Israelis invaded us before, no one from the Lebanese army stepped and protected its land. So the people have to defend themselves. So they formed a militia and they called it Hezbollah.
right, but I'm told that because there was criticism of the IDF in Israel bombing churches, we were told that Hamas has taken over the churches and shooting missiles from the churches. That's what
How can
I
you
was
shoot
told.
it? Literally just sit
Or
with
maybe
this idea
storing
for a few
it and
minutes.
shooting it from outside. I honestly, I don't know.
Bro, literally, there's zero evidence about this bullshit. And let me remind you that our sisters who are Christians in Palestine and our brothers who are priests and stuff, they get spit on by the Israelis every single day when they come out of the church. It wasn't the Muslims. And the old church of Jerusalem, I forgot what it's called, the church of, anyway, the oldest church in history in Jerusalem, the Muslims have the keys for it because when the Christian ran away before, they kept it as a protective to the Muslims. And until today, the Muslims are the one who open the church and welcome the Christians inside. So it's totally the opposite way. It's the Christians who are persecuted, the Muslims who are persecuted, because the Israelis, they have this thing in their hearts that they have been persecuted for ages. So now it's their turn to revenge back. But they are revenging back on the wrong people. It wasn't the Middle Easterns, it wasn't the Lebanese, nor the Palestinians who oppressed the Jews. It was the Europeans.
Okay, so just point blank, is Hezbollah a problem in your country?
Hezbollah is not a problem in my country. I lived in my country.
Is Hezbollah a problem at all?
Hezbollah is a problem at all. To be honest, in the government, yeah, because they have hard head and they do not allow some laws to be passed. But on the battlefield, on the floor, Hezbollah soldiers, and I met some of them. I didn't know that they were. They are like supermarket guy. They are like the nurse in the hospital, the ambulance driver, the taxi driver. They are regular people. And whenever they got the call from Hezbollah leadership, then they leave their jobs and they join the military. So they are regular people, just like me and you, who do their jobs, but they have training.
Okay.
So they are not dedicated to fight.
Okay, let me just ask it maybe a different way. Hezbollah is allegedly shooting shit into the north, into Israel. Are they doing any damage to the civilians in your country? Or they're no?
Or
Okay,
Israel, you mean?
No. Are they doing any damage to the Lebanese, or are they
Definitely
just trying to
not.
fuck up Israel?
No. Multiple times the other parties in Lebanon, they tried to drag Hezbollah into a civil war. Hezbollah rejected because they knew that the goal of the civil war is to weaken them as a fighting force. So in the 70s as well, we went into the civil war, and Israelis, they funded a specific part of Lebanon to make us go into the civil war. So it weakened all of Lebanon. So Hezbollah is not going to fall in the same trap again that the Israelis has made for us back in the 70s. So
And
Hezbollah
I think go ahead, finish your thought.
Yeah. You were asking if Hezbollah do damage on Israel when they are shooting the
No. I'm not worried.
Okay.
I'm talking about damage inside of your land,
No.
because right. So what I'm trying to get at is Lebanon is Lebanon terrorized by Hezbollah? And I think the answer is no, according to you at least.
No, it's not terrorized by Hezbollah, but the
Gotcha.
Christians in Lebanon. Let me take you back to history. In 1948, when Israel was established, they made a country next to it, which is a Christian country, and the idea was that both of them be allied with each other. But in Lebanon, the Islamic population, or the Muslims, their population increased to reach up to 70%. So the Christians are feeling threatened by the Muslims being more in numbers. That's why they are afraid of Hezbollah. Not because Hezbollah are dangerous, but because they are feeling that demographically, they are not as powerful as they have been during the 50s.
Okay, so how does this end?
How this end? Actually, by To be honest, if the Americans allow the Lebanese government to be armed, because we have a ban from America to have any heavy armory, like in Lebanon, to have tanks or to have aircraft to protect ourselves, the American government is the one that
But
pays
we're
our
arming.
soldiers.
We're helping arm Israel. So you want us to
Yeah.
help arm both sides?
No, the thing is that if you want Hezbollah, for example, to give their weapons away, you have to give the government some weapons so they can protect their people. Otherwise, you're gonna tell the Israelis, well, Lebanon is open land. There is no weapons, not from Hezbollah, not from the Lebanese government, and you can take it whatever you want because the land's open for you. And we know that Israelis actually do not respect the international law, to be honest. So they are not gonna leave Lebanon alone if Lebanon didn't have any weapons.
Okay, go ahead, Leah. I saw you come off mute. Go ahead.
I just want to this is the thing. So, how I think this is some part of the confusion about the Christian villages around there that we were just talking about. So you're saying that the Christians, are they unaliving more, or is the population just getting smaller?
The Muslims are reproducing more than the Christians.
More
So
than them.
each Muslim
Right.
family have like 4 or 5 babies, while the Christians have 2 babies. So over time, the population will increase of the Muslims and decrease for the Christians.
Okay, I understand. Because I keep seeing these figures of 30 to 35% of Lebanon being Christian. And then I was doing a little bit of research because I have not went down the Lebanon rabbit hole till this week. And I was realizing that the IDF destroyed the shrine and the sites of Peter the Great, the
Exactly.
hospital. And they're all the Christian sites that are preserved now, they're starting to blow them up, right? And I'm just thinking, why are we doing this? I don't know. It's not making sense unless this is a land grab. That's the only, because I read let me make sure this is correct. From 1982 until 2000, Lebanon was occupied by Israel. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
So, all right. Gotcha.
1982 until 2000s when they withdrew
So
from
it's
Lebanon.
just like a pattern. So, and then it was 4 years in between.
Exactly, it's a pattern.
until
That's
now.
why
It's
we
a
will not do
pattern.
the mistakes that we did before. That's why we are not going to do the mistakes we done before.
That's why,
Yeah, like my parents told me, we've done this shit before. We didn't have weapons. Now, the Lebanese government, the Hezbollah have weapons. We're not gonna do the same mistakes. Literally, I can tell you stories of people I met in Lebanon where they used to put rope on a man and make him sit on a chair and literally bring his wife and daughter and make them sit on a Pepsi glass bottle in front of him. You know how to sit on the bottle in front of him.
Wow.
Imagine the amount of hatred that this will bring to the Israeli soldiers. So this person, for example, who suffered from this trauma, started to be a Hezbollah. And this is a natural reaction, to be honest. He wanted revenge for his honor. He wanted revenge for his daughter who lost her virginity over a glass of cola. It's totally crazy.
Wow.
It seems like some in the comments may not believe that story, or maybe are celebrating it. I don't know.
Literally, it's called the massacre of Sabra and Shatila. They can look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It happened during the massacre.
Nagina's here. She says, I can't believe we're sympathizing with terrorists. Are you calling Madman a terrorist?
Yeah,
Madman, are you referred to as a terrorist on this app often?
Definitely not, because I work in bills and stuff in Sweden, and I live a very civilized life, but I do not accept to my people to be treated that badly. It's so simple. We want to defend our homes. Imagine if someone comes to your home and knocks the door off and then tell you give me your weapon, give me your weapon, and I promise you I'm not going to do anything for you. You will be stupid if you give him your weapon. This is why we as in Lebanon, we're not going to give our weapons away, and we're going to fight to the last man. We have seen what they have done before to us.
Yeah,
Madman,
but
I just have a question.
Oh, go ahead. No, go.
I just want to know, have you ever lived in Lebanon? You said you were living in Sweden.
I moved out of Lebanon 7 years ago. I have lived until I'm 26 years old in Lebanon. Now I'm 33.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you still have family there now?
Definitely. They live in Beirut, and we have a house in the south of Lebanon, which is destroyed right now.
Oh, no.
Destroyed meaning what? Just flat? Not just flat.
Flattened.
But
just
it's
an
flattened,
empty house. Yeah, it's empty house. They went inside, they put explosive, and they just destroyed our, just for no reason. Bullying.
Malka said another Swedish Lev. I've never even Is that like a thing?
Yeah. Whatever you say, they will always call you a leftist. They will always call you an Islamist. They will always call you a Arabic tea. They will always find a name for you, but they will never confess that what's happening and what we are talking about is actually happening on the ground. And if these people have a little bit of honor, how do they accept that a Jewish soldier break down the statue of Mary and pee on it, while we Muslims have honored this statue for hundreds of years? We felt sorry because it's not about only Christianity and Islam, it's history. When they bombed the castles, the Crusaders' castles that we have in Lebanon, it's part of our history. You cannot destroy it. Whatever it's Crusaders or it's for the Muslims, this is part of our history. You have to leave it.
Nagin is saying, wait, where'd it go? Ask him why the Lebanese government is working with Israel to get rid of Hezbollah.
The Lebanese government, as I said before, they are afraid because the Muslim population is increasing, and they do not want to have Muslims having weapons with them. They are feeling threatened, even though Hezbollah never used their weapons against the Christian population in Lebanon after the Lebanese civil war. So their fear is actually you can say it's a acceptable fear, but that does not mean that they have to go and shake hands with the Israelis to unalive their own people and citizens in Lebanon. This is unacceptable. This is treason in my opinion. And let me take you back to 1958 when the Israelis invaded Lebanon. The president of Lebanon, it was Bashir Gemayel. You can go and Google it. Bashir Gemayel was shaking hands with Ariel Sharon on the outskirts of Lebanon while the Israelis were bombing Beirut, and he was helping them with the Lebanese army. Literally, our army in Lebanon was trying to unalive its own population, helping the Israelis just because of fear that the Muslims are increasing. Just like the Islamophobes in America who are saying that, oh, the Muslims are taking over and the Muslims are 1% of the population. It's the same mentality, you know.
All right, Nagin is saying Hezbollah is causing the murders of Lebanese people. Is that because the IDF is there, or is Hezbollah killing your people?
No, they are blaming the death of the Lebanese people on Hezbollah because they started the battle with the Israelis. So basically, I always give these people an example. If there was a terrorist person, a T person, inside of a school here in Sweden, would the government go and bomb the whole school and unalive all the students so they can take down the T? Definitely not. And if the government did so, will the people blame the government or are they gonna blame the T? So literally, she is blaming the T for the unalivement of all the children inside the school, if you got my example. Like, okay, we shot at the Israelis, but that does not give the Israelis a green card to shoot our ambulances, our hospitals, our schools, our refugee camps. We have 1.5 million refugees now inside of Lebanon from the Lebanese people. If you want to have a fight, we are not crying about it. We are not crying that we are fighting the Israelis, but fight us man to man. Come fight me as a man. Do not go and bomb my family who are living hundreds of miles away inside of Beirut, just so you can hurt me. Like Modric, he said on an interview, do you know what hurts the Lebanese most? Their mothers and their sisters. Target them so the people on the front lines can feel the pain. So for him, it's not about defeating the soldier on the battlefield by force. It's by making him cry about his family and his sisters and his children. This is why the war with the Israelis is disgusting. They have no morals.
So just a simple question. Who has killed more Lebanese people? The Israel for defending Lebanon or working with the government, or Hezbollah? Like, just say in the last 6 months.
And definitely the Israelis. Hezbollah did not unalive one single Lebanese person during the 6 months.
I don't know what the truth is, to be honest. But
no, literally, they are on the front line with Israel. They are not fighting inside of Lebanon.
Okay, so Nagin, who is responsible for more deaths of the Lebanese? Is it Israel using the military action with the government, or is it Hezbollah? Last 6 months, like there has to be numbers or somebody's tracking it, no?
There is numbers. It's 5,000 civilians unalived in Lebanon during the last 6 months. 5,000.
Okay,
and the numbers are going up like Gaza.
Okay, so can somebody that I see a lot of laughing emojis? Yeah, go. Oh, yeah, I forgot I let you up. What's up?
It's
What's
okay.
up, bro?
Dave, I'm
Yeah, go
hanging
ahead.
out. I'm listening to what Madman is saying. Look, and I understand why we want to bring up numbers, but it's not about the numbers. The example
Okay.
that Madman gave is an important one when he talked about the school children being caught in the middle of the police trying to arrest a T person in a school. That
Yeah.
example might make sense for what's going on between the Palestinians and the Israeli government within Israel, because both Gaza and the West Bank are within the territorial borders of Israel. But it doesn't apply when you look at what's happening in Lebanon. It's a state versus state situation. Hezbollah is a militarized organization that operates outside the jurisdiction of the Lebanese government. They incited this conflict, and Israel had to violate the sovereignty of the country of Lebanon due to actions of an organization that's acting outside the purview of the Lebanese government. So yeah, I mean, Hezbollah is responsible for the people that are caught in the crossfire here, and the Israeli government does not have any obligations to be, I mean, within reason, within the Geneva Conventions, for example, to the people that are caught in the crossfire the same way that it does to the Palestinians, because it's definitely not within its jurisdiction.
But what I don't get is just my perception is, once again, I'm clueless, and everybody knows that. My perception is Hezbollah is trying to fuck up Israel, mainly in the north, and now innocent civilians are dying.
Yes.
Okay, so
Not from the Israeli side.
so whenever I ask the question, that is Hezbollah killing their own over there?
Definitely not. It's the Israelis killing Lebanese.
Yeah,
No,
they're not. Yeah, yeah, I understand.
go
No, they're
ahead.
not the ones that are unaliving Lebanese people in mass because of the strikes. That's happening as a result of the military operation from the IDF. But Hezbollah is not following the orders handed down by the Lebanese government. The Lebanese government doesn't want to be involved in this conflict. Hezbollah unilaterally got Lebanon involved in this. It's not fair. They're
Okay.
Okay, but
responsible.
I just said before that the Lebanese government,
But I
the
just
president of
want to
Lebanon.
interject for 1 second. I've been waiting very patiently. But the issue, I think, with all the civilians being unalived in Lebanon is that the response is too much. And I'm sure if I was an Israeli, I'd be very angry too. But what age group there from Lebanon is doing, the damage is so minimal at this point. That it's like my analogy the other day, it would be like punching a baby because it puked on you. Like it's not really, like you don't like it, but like you don't do that, you know? So it's just too far. Like it's too much offense, and they need to go back to defense. If you're being attacked, sure, then that's the time. But you don't go. You know, it's not the same
If there is
crime
no more
if you fight
danger.
back in the moment. It's a very different crime when you know huddle together, form a plan, and then go f people up later in response. So and it's been almost 3 years of response. It's too much. The offense is too much.
Exactly. Like, for example, if someone slaps you on your backyard, you have the right to like carry your arm and follow him. But if you see him running away from you, you have no right to shoot him. You have the right to shoot him if he was running towards you, right? Like even this in the law, like in the American law. So it's the same situation. Like they already have attacked Lebanon, and now the Hezbollah is not doing any significant damage on Israel, but yet Israel is still continuing in its operation. So that tells you that the thing is, it has nothing to do with Hezbollah. The thing has to do with the Israeli expansionism theology that everyone knows about, that they want to create their country from the Euphrates to the Nile, and they want to take over all the land. Even today, when Macron was in Syria, the Syrian president and Macron together, they condemned the Israelis taking land from Syria. So literally, these people are just like grabbing lands right and left. It's not about like Hezbollah and about Hamas. The people, the
Simple
Israelis,
question,
they are just
Madman.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not saying
Simple
what like
question.
the age group is
To
doing is right. It's just the response is too much at this point.
I understand,
Yeah.
and we can find a lot of common ground there. But from Madman's perspective, I want to know, to what extent do you think that Hezbollah shares some responsibility for what's happening to the Lebanese people in Lebanon right now because of this conflict?
He definitely share a responsibility, but not to a point where we say that the 5,000 people who have been unalived in Lebanon are your responsibility. This is a very big statement, because you cannot blame him for defending the land and do not blame the Israeli aircrafts that are bombing the cities. Like literally, you can see the killer, you can see the unaliver and the aircraft bombing the buildings, and that yet you're blaming the guy on the floor with the Kalashnikov.
All right,
Like,
let
it
me
doesn't
hear
make any
from
sense to us.
Yomis. Go ahead, Yomis.
I just have a quick question because I heard you make a statement about expansionism. Interesting. You said something about Syria. Why are we not talking about Turkey
Oh, here
and
we go.
their expansion into Syria? Why are we not talking about the 200,000? It's so fucking crazy to me. And I'm sorry to come up here hot. I don't really come up on these things that much anymore. But it's crazy to me. 200,000, I believe, is the number. You could go fact check me. Of indigenous Syrians, Druze people, expelled from their homes by the Arab settlers that occupy northern Syria. And most recent, and this has been going on since 2018, most recently,
Why are we just talking about it now, though? That's what I don't get. I feel
don't know.
that
Well,
the
we
talking
have
points have
talked
been.
about it.
Who's
We've
we?
talked. I'm probably me and you at some point. I talked about it for a couple of.
I have never ever
I'm sorry
talked.
to break it down for her, but the Jews do not live in northern Syria. They live in the south next to Israel.
Oh, I know
Like,
where
I
they
don't know
live
what
there.
you're
No,
talking
there's
about.
other. I'm sorry. I meant to say Kurds. I do apologize. I
Kurds,
came up
Kurds,
here. I was
okay,
already
yeah,
pissed off at my husband, so now you kind of got my brunt.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for correcting me. I apologize.
Correct.
The Kurds. I meant to say.
Okay, so but it just
Afrin, I think it was.
Yomez, what is eye-opening to me that BB has now been on American media for 3 days,
I haven't watched it.
essentially declaring war on Turkey.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, not we should have probably. Somebody probably should have done that shit a long time ago. I haven't watched the news. I had my kid's grad party. I've been mad busy.
He
I was
literally
Okay.
said. He literally
Someone
said
should declare war on a NATO country sooner. Is that what you just said? Somebody should have. They should. Erdogan, in and of himself, is such a fucking vile human, and it's interesting too because listen,
Someone
check
to
it out.
attack
Like
a NATO
2
country?
2 or 3
her
years
talk.
ago on the New York State regions, right? So when they put this on a high school level test, it's interesting to me, right? Like that it's that we're thinking about it that much, but maybe not on social media. They did a document-based comparison, let's say, and it was Khomeini, and they usually do Kemal Ataturk in Turkey because he was like a modern secular dude, and versus Khomeini, the opposite. This time they did Erdogan and Khomeini, and the idea was like the point of view that they're both the same, that he's like the new Khomeini, basically alluding to the fact that Turkey is getting worse and worse and worse. I think they're a huge problem. I'm not going to get into my own emotions on that. Apparently, I shouldn't be on a live right now because I'm pretty fucking emotional.
No,
But
we
no,
appreciate
I'm not a
we
fan.
appreciate emotions.
I'm not a fan of Turkey.
I want to comment on her statement, please.
Sure, of course. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, so that tells you why the Israelis are pushing Donald Trump to leave NATO. So the moment NATO,
I'm just an
will be
American
dissolved-
in New York, a Jew.
Sorry.
I'm just a New York Jew.
Yeah, it's totally fine. So so Netanyahu Bibi is pushing Trump to leave NATO, so he can have the option that Turkey is alone outside of NATO, and all the NATO countries will be like on their own. So then he can attack Turkey. Literally, Bibi, he is crazy person. I consider
I
him.
don't think he'll
He
do
said,
that.
he said literally on the Hebrew channel. I watched the translation of it. He said, "Now we're done with Iran. Now we have to get ourselves ready for Egypt and Turkey." Like when the war will end with this country, with this state, when the war will, when the Israelis will feel okay, now we can sit in peace and chill. Like they are literally have a trauma because of what happened to them in Europe. So now they want to deliver it to the rest of the region.
You know, most of Israel is it number one, Jews are from Judea. Number two, most of Israelis don't come from, like their ancestors weren't in diaspora in Europe. The majority of them were in the Middle East and in Middle
That's
Eastern
false.
countries.
That's false. But
No, it's
go
not.
ahead.
You could
Depends what you ask. Maybe Star and Bayron will tell you otherwise.
No, literally the Jews were 15% of the population of Palestine during the British mandate.
There was
in
the. I'm not going to get into all this. I just wanted to want to. I
No,
did want to
don't care
know
about
why
the
nobody
naming. I don't
talks
care.
about
Okay.
Afrin.
The
But
Jews were
one,
15%
you
in
can fact
Israel
check
during 1915. I'm calling
You
it
could
what they
fact
used to
check
call
me.
it.
The majority of Israelis today are Mizrahi and Sephardi. They're
No,
not.
actually, they are Ashkenazi. Please go
Cool.
and do
You're wrong.
do
Do you
your
want me?
homework.
Oh my God, for fuck's sake, dude.
All right.
I don't think
want
that's
you.
accurate, Madman. I actually think that's inaccurate. Look what you're saying. What she's saying is
Okay,
correct.
I have my iPad in front of me. I'm gonna check it.
Me too.
I think it's correct.
How are you,
If you're
Court? I haven't
false-
seen you.
If
I'm
you're
good.
wrong,
I'm
you're
eating. I'm not supposed to
gonna
talk here
answer.
when I'm eating.
Black eye.
If I'm
You
wrong,
think
I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure she's correct.
I have a black eye. Very sad.
My God, are you okay?
Yeah, no, totally. I was wrestling with my kid. Then I got an elbow. Totally fine. That's an old
Okay,
one.
so does anybody want to take time and explain why Bibi is declaring war essentially on Turkey?
I have no idea anything
Why
about it.
now? Why? Actually, let me rephrase it because you said it should have been done years ago.
That's just my
Uh,
grumpy opinion.
okay.
Not Israel. I just wanted Turkey out of NATO. I don't want war on anybody. I don't like
Yeah,
war.
but
I'm
they're
peaceful.
not. But Yomis, I got bad news for you. Donald Trump is in Turkey today, loving up on him,
I know,
and
but I
he's
am not.
oh, okay. But I mean, no offense to you, Donald Trump's still gonna sell him whatever the fuck they need.
Oh, I don't care about any of that shit, dude. It's every day it changes. Like, I am not. I could like my president. I could love my country and not agree with everything. That's like totally okay. I think.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I hope you guys have a
Okay.
really great day.
Oh, so now I checked.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 40% Ashkenazi and 40% Mizrahi. The Mizrahi came
gone
from. Sorry?
I said then Ashkenazi's gone up because the last I checked it was lower.
Okay. Then the
Oh, no,
Mizrahi.
That's total population. I don't think it's a 50-50 split. You didn't Google that correctly. Put in what percentage of the Jews in Israel are Ashkenazi versus Sephardi, because that's like you're giving total
exactly
population.
what I asked.
I don't think it's split 50-50.
No, it's not 50-50. I'm telling you that the Ashkenazi approximately are like 48%, and then the rest of the Jews in Israel are called Mizrahi, which are basically from Iraq, Syria, Yemen, Morocco,
So they're
and a minority of
52%.
them are from. Sorry?
So they're 52%.
Yeah, approximately.
Yeah. So it's, yeah, like I said, just a touch more. Yeah.
There's also a third group. I forgot what it's called. I just closed the search. We have the Ashkenazi, the Mizrahi, and a third group. What was called? Sephardic. Yeah. The Sephardic are the minority. Yeah. So as the lady here was saying that most of them are from the region, this is totally not true. They came from Morocco, they came from Iraq, they came from Syria, Lebanon, Yemen, and North Africa, and they gathered in what it was called, because I do not want to have a fight if it's Israel or Palestine right now. Like I don't have time for this stuff. So it was called Palestine under the British mandate, and the Jews were 15%. And when the Israeli state was established,
back to this son of a bitch.
and
Okay.
when the Israeli state was established, it was only 5% of the land was owned by Jews.
Exactly,
Go ahead, bro.
Juliana. Truth. What do you got, Truth?
Yeah, the reason why Bibi is trying to act big man, saying he wants to take on Turkey, is because he has to kind of save face from Iran, basically not being kaboomed or like finished off. So it's more like, okay, we'll go for the next big one in the territory, which is literally Turkey. So you have two big boys. You have Iran having their say down there, and then you have Turkey, which is the second one, and then they have beef with Egypt because Egypt kicked their ass in 1967, 1977, but they had a little peace treaty. So yeah, it's basically part two. We couldn't fuck up Iran, so we need to save face, so we'll go to Turkey. Now he's also trying to get a buffer zone in Lebanon to kind of make their people happy so they can take more land in South Lebanon. That is literally what's happening. So Turkey will fuck up Israel, that's for sure. But I think he's just trying to save face and trying to act like a big man, like a fucking fool, like he's gonna be again.
Laura said if Turkey and Israel go to war, everyone in Israel is going for a swim.
They're not gonna go to. They will never go to WAR. It's just basically Bibi trying to say, "Oh, we're not scared of anyone." It's like, you know, when you get fucked up by the big bully, and then you try to save face, so you go to the next person and be like, "Yeah,
He's
I can fuck you
bluffing
up."
because he doesn't
He's
really know
bluffing.
which
He
way.
is
Yeah, I don't
bluffing.
think he doesn't know which
He's
way it would
just
go. He has
he's
no
just
idea
try-
if they'd pick him
exactly.
or NATO, and that's a big effing risk. A big effing risk.
Exactly. So he has two things he's trying to do to try and make his people look like he's actually not the fool that he is. He's trying to get a buffer zone, which is literally stealing land from another country and then saying you're doing it for security like they did in Syria. So he's trying to
Exactly.
get part of South Lebanon. It's not going to work out because it's literally like one-on-one, like it's really bad.
They
All
And
right,
signed.
if
all right, all right. Ari, repeat what you put in the chat. If they go to war,
If they go to war, Istanbul will look like Gaza.
oh no.
Okay, yeah.
Oh
Wow.
yes.
Wow.
I
Literally
don't
speaking
think
of
you
Lebanon.
actually understand the Turkish army.
No,
That's
I
the
forgot to
problem.
ask. Yes, I forgot
Let
to ask
I
a
want to
woman
hear
on
from
TikTok.
Ari. I want to hear from Ari. Go ahead, Ari.
I forgot to ask a woman on TikTok about military. Sit down, please.
Oh, that's
Anyways,
sexist.
Lebanon and Israel signed an agreement last week that said Israel has no territorial claims to Lebanese land. Did any of you read it, or you typical Arab liars?
You don't have to be racist. Chill, little
Who,
Zayo.
Well, you're
whoever's
the
going
racist on
after
staff.
Laura, leave Laura go. It was a
Okay,
Chill,
joke.
brother,
Ari has
bro.
Anyways,
what we call small dick syndrome.
le-
Why don't you sit your
yes,
small dick
yes,
down? The
save us
pimple
the
that
Arab
you have,
victimhood.
the fact that you want to come
Save
and
us
come
the Arab
here.
victimhood.
Okay, go fuck you and your
Save
Arab
me the
bullshit,
Arab
yeah?
bullshit
Stuff it
victimhood.
up
You're
your
not
hole.
victims, you're
Does that make
colonizers.
sense? Stuff it up your
Yeah,
hole.
you
Now, first
genociders and
of all, Ari,
colonizers. Save
the
me the
reason why
bullshit.
you
Wait,
know why
you're
you're showing
calling.
your back? Do you know why you're showing your back
So
in your profile
confused.
picture? Because you're ugly motherfucker that you can't show the front. So
Trust
maybe
me, my
turn your
dick will not
picture
get up
around.
just for you. You're not worth it, trust me.
Is that how you sound?
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck just happened? I was worried about people going after Laura, and then what happened? How do we go from just having a conversation to Ari? You could come back up first. What's your deal, bro? Sky Nova, what's up, baby? All right, Ari, what's your deal? Where are you from?
Ideal is that Arabs have too much hypocrisy.
Okay, fair enough.
You
But where are you
colonized
from?
half of the world. You colonized the entire Middle East and North Africa, but you're claiming to be the colonized victims.
I'll be honest.
No,
I
the
don't know
Jews
the
are the
history,
colonized
nor do I
victims.
really care. But
The
ironically,
Jews are.
they say that you colonized, so I don't know.
No,
Heads or tails?
Israel is the first successful decolonization product from Islamo-Nazis.
Gotcha. Where do you live at now?
New Jersey.
You're in New Jersey,
I'm
okay?
I'm an immigrant. I'm a refugee of Islamic ethnic cleansing.
Gotcha. Where were you from?
Dagestan.
Oh, okay. And what are your thoughts on the whole war thing?
Well, the since the collapse of Ottoman Empire, the Arab world became so-called free, and now it was growing to Islamic domination, pan-Arabism, Islamic Nazi ideology, and now we're at a peak where the steam has to be left off. That's why Bibi is gonna do that. He's in the process of
BB's
doing it.
gonna do what?
Let this Islamic Nazi steam off by destroying them.
Okay. Do you
Because
think?
Hezbollah,
Okay.
Nasrallah used to say every single speech that we're gonna hunt every Jew in the world. Now, so this is not about Israel. This is about Islamic Jew hate. Islam is sick with Nazism, and this is why Israel is gonna deal with it
But
because gloves are off.
whoa, gloves are off. Uh-oh.
Look at
A
you see when you
wise.
read the comments.
Okay.
Win hunting Jews down. So you see, Islam is sick today with Nazism and Jew hate. So for us, it's either back to the chambers or we win. So we're gonna win, and they will lose.
A wise man once said, "You can't get rid of an ideology."
Yes, you can.
Okay, how do you do it?
In the Middle East, you can. In the Middle East, you know what's the
How?
difference between Middle East and Midwest?
Sure.
In Midwest, they make diplomacy and they shake hands and they respect each other's handshake. In the Middle East, diplomacy is a weakness. In the Middle East, when they fear you, they give you peace and they leave you alone. So when they look at Gaza, why do you think not a single Arab country attacked Israel after October 7th? Because when they looked at Gaza, they saw if we attack Israel too, we will look like Gaza. And they all sat down and shut their mouth.
Can I ask you, how do you get rid of an ideology? How do you do that?
You destroy them.
Oh, like murder everybody?
No, why? You destroy the leaders and the preachers.
you destroy the leaders and their preachers.
And the
Is that what
preachers
you
who
said?
preach Jew hate, yeah. Every imam
Wow.
in every mosque which preaches Jew hate, boom, gone. Game over. There is no absolute reason why Arabs think they should have a free game of preaching Jew hate and to genocide Jews. It's Islamic fundamentalist ideology that the last day will not come until Muslims slaughter the Jews. What
So
are we
you're
supposed
saying to
do that?
defend from a genocide, commit a genocide first?
Not a genocide. When you defend
Okay,
yourself, that's
just
not a
murder.
genocide. There is
Oh,
nobody else in the
okay.
Middle East was full of Middle East was full of hundreds of ethnicities and religions. It's only Islam now. Why? Islamic cleansing. There were 850,000 Jews living in Arab lands, and they've been living there long before Islam or Arabs came, since Babylonia. And now they're all
But
gone. They were all
but
ethnically cleansed, and they all went to
sure.
Israel, and now they want us to leave Israel too? Oh, hell no. What
I'll
are
be
we, their
on.
toys?
Sure. I'll be
We're not their
honest.
slaves to just move everywhere Arab. Oh, I don't want you to live here. Move out, a Jew. I don't want you to live here, Jew. Move out. Well, we're just gonna drop everything and move for Arabs? Who the fuck are Arabs?
Yeah, but it's kind of like that Spider-Man meme where they're pointing back at one another about who's genociding who or who wants to genocide. Like that's why I think the Middle East it's just fucked, right? And I think
Genocide is how Arabs fight wars.
okay, well, I mean to be fair,
Look
if
at
I
what they
had
did in Syria. When
right,
they
but if I
came to
had an
fight
Arab up
Assad,
here, they would say, yeah, but we're back to the Spider-Man meme, right? Like I mean, it is what it is. But reality is
Arabs will say whatever they
okay.
want. Arabs believe they're the special people because Allah said so. Just like Quran says, Christians, the polytheists, and the Jews are the worst of creatures. You Muslims are the best of creatures. So if God tells you you're the best, you can never do no wrong, even when you slaughter somebody.
Right. No,
It's
that
for
I guess
Allah,
that makes
anyways.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Uh,
Islam will rule the world.
okay. But to me, I think 20 years from now, it's still going to be the same, right? It's going to be a
No,
whole bunch. No, it's not.
no, because you see people judging the situation from a side view, from a third eye. But if
Right.
you put, and I'm not a victim, I don't want to be a victim, I refuse to be a victim.
Sure.
But what I'm about to say, but when the world, just all you gotta put yourself is in our shoes. When we look out of the window,
Who's our
we see
shoes? Who's our
the
shoes?
Jews.
Okay. All right.
When you're in our shoes,
Uh huh.
we look out of the window and we see an army of Allah constantly trying to slaughter us and genocide us. Obviously, we're gonna take off our gloves. So either we're gonna live respectfully and respect each other, and they don't have to love us or respect us. Just leave us alone. So either it's that or we destroy you. But we're not gonna be dying. You see, it's better to be a winner and be hated than be a loser and have all these hypocrites bring flowers to your grave in the name of tolerance.
Gotcha. So take him out first. You know what?
Yes,
You kind of convinced me. Okay. So
that's all it is.
yeah,
There's not enough
makes
Jews in the
sense.
world. There's 15 million Jews, 350 million Arabs, and 2 billion Muslims. They're
Right.
stronger
So
than us.
okay. So just take them all. I mean, not take them
No,
all
not
out,
all.
but
You can't take out all.
take a
No,
good
not women and
percentage.
children. Just
Right. The imams
destroy them
and
enough for them to back off.
right. But
I don't think.
it seems to me the more that Israel and Jewish people have this mindset, the more enemies you get, and that doesn't make sense to me.
You see, that's why Bibi did a huge mistake. He followed Trump during the 12-Day War. The 12-Day War was a masterpiece. If they would continue, instead of following Trump, they would finish off the war. But no, they had to follow Trump. They had to
But
stop.
finish off the war
Iran
would
got
have meant
rearmed.
that would have meant allowing Bibi to go take out the Ayatollah and end his reign, right? But we've done that, right? February 28th, we did that. What did we get in return? Nothing.
It should have happened in the 12-Day War when
Oh,
Iran
but
was not
what's the
ready at all.
difference? What's the difference?
The
What are you
difference
talking
is
about? They weren't
every
ready on
time
February 28th. The Ayatollah's gone. What did that get? That got 20
they
million Muslims in the streets united behind a now
there's no
dead
20 million.
Ayatollah. Okay,
That's
2
all
million. What?
AI.
I don't care if it was 5 people. Okay,
But out
now
of
you
90 million, 2 million for money. They forced all the government workers to take the streets if they want to get paid salary. But
oh,
the problem with Israel and every single prime minister is that they always listen to America. Every time when Israel is about to win the war, they were 20 miles from Cairo, during 1967, America forced them to stop. Every time Israel listens to America, it sets itself 1 or 2 steps back.
A wise man once said that Israel is our proxy. They're our proxy here in the United States. Agree or disagree?
Agree. It's a yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
of course. Of course, they're our proxy. So,
Yeah.
of course, they're going to listen to what Trump says, right?
But you're supposed to practice freedom, liberation, where you're free to make your
Well,
own rules
just
as
so
a
you
country.
know, freedom and liberation doesn't mean killing millions of people. Just, I don't think so. I don't.
And
Do you
that's why Islam
disagree?
will lose. Islam will not build itself back to a caliphate by genociding Jews. It's not going to happen.
Wow. Are you worried about that happening here in America?
Well, yeah, so what do you mean? I told my wife we have to get an Israeli passport because I don't know what's going to be here after Trump is gone.
Damn. Oh, okay. So
I don't have an Indian
usually,
passport. I only have American passport.
usually when people say like I'm afraid, I say get a dog. Now the answer is get an Israeli passport. That's different. So
Because
maybe I'll
here
start
I'm a
telling people that.
minority. Here I'm a minority. There I'm the majority. So if
Okay.
America doesn't want me anymore, obviously I'm going to go where it's safer, where I'm the majority.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair
So you
enough.
see, and the last, brother, you're
Do
very
you think it's more
polite.
safe? Go ahead.
The last thing, all I want to say is,
Sure.
you see, in reality, a lot of Islamic immigrants who come to America and they march through the Brooklyn streets where I grew up, in the streets marching Free Palestine and Intifada through Jewish neighborhoods. You see, they think they're attacking Jews. But in reality, what are those Jews going to do? They're going to get Israeli passports and move to Israel and make Israel stronger. So everything Muslims are doing right now, thinking they're hunting Jews down, in reality, they're only supporting Israel becoming stronger.
Do you think it's more
Because
safe for Jewish people in America or to be Jewish in Israel?
Since October 7th, I would say Israel.
Wait. Okay. Can you just walk me through? Okay. Fair enough. I mean, who am I to say? I find that crazy. I would think it would be America, but I don't know.
Listen, no country in the world in history has ever been good to the Jews like America.
Correct.
But America is changing too.
Okay. I'm stunned by some of your answers, but you're living the life, and I can't fight you on it. I don't know what's going on there. Do you feel threatened in New Jersey?
No, not yet physically, but with the Jew hate, I mean, it takes one step at a time. Kristallnacht didn't happen in an instance. It took years of propaganda.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's the propaganda we see right now from Qatar and leftists.
Well, my friend, I don't know if you want to talk to
Finally,
my friend
man.
Madman. Madman, you're saying to quit lying. What was he lying about?
He said a lot of stuff. When you asked him where he is from, he told you he's Jewish from Dagestan, which basically is Russia. Just say you're Jewish from Russia. There's no shame to
No,
it.
no.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
he's a
we didn't
Russian
go to,
Jew.
like my
Oh, that's
grandma
great.
used to
Yeah,
say,
he's
we
Russian
didn't
Jew,
go to
but
Russia.
he's
No, I'm
he's
not
using
Russian
like
Jew.
to
I'm a
say New Jersey,
Mizrahi.
for example.
I
But
Instead of
I
speak
don't
saying
Farsi
judge
at
either
home.
way. It doesn't matter. If he's
I speak Farsi at home.
oh hell yeah.
I'm not
I
Russian.
don't care. I don't care what you speak. But the language
And
that I
we
heard
didn't,
from you.
listen to me carefully. We didn't go to
No, I
Russia.
listened to
Russia
you
came to
very,
us.
very carefully. I'm gonna
And
rebut every
my
single point.
ancestors have been living in Dagestan before
We have been
Islam
listening for
ever
you for
appeared
the
in
last 10
world
minutes. Can you
history.
be silent, please, for a second?
All right, hold on. Just
No,
have a
no,
conversation,
no.
Matt.
I
Okay.
rather leave than
Hell
bow
yeah.
myself down to an Arab. Save me the
Exactly,
hypocrisy.
exactly. Because I'm gonna debunk you because you're a liar.
No,
This is
because you're
exactly what
not
I'm
worth
saying.
my time.
Then stand
Because you're
your ground and
hypocrites.
have a proper conversation
Okay,
with me.
what happened to 850,000 Jews ethnically cleansed by Arabs from Arab
I'm
lands?
not gonna answer your question. I'm not here to answer your question. I'm
Exactly,
here
because you never
tell
will.
you.
Because for you, you're
No,
always
no, no. I'm here
victims.
to tell you
It's
that you
the
have
Jews who
lied in a
colonizing
lot of
you.
points.
No, brother. Remember these days. Israel is the first successful decolonization, and
I
now
promise you, you
everybody
guys came with boats, and
everybody
I
looks
promise
at
you, you guys
Israel.
you will never have the
Everybody
chance
else
to
will
ride boats.
liberate
You're gonna
themselves from
swim back
Islamic
to Europe. I
colonizers.
promise you. I
Yes.
promise
No,
you.
you're
You're
gonna
gonna swim
scroll
back to
back
Europe.
eating sand back to Arabian desert you crawled out of.
All right. I promise you, you're gonna leave.
Yes,
You're gonna
the
leave
entire world,
Palestine swimming, bro. I promise you that.
sees. Yes, the entire world sees Israel
The only
decolonize
language you
themselves
speak is the
from
language of
Islamic
hate.
colonizers,
You
and
cannot
now
hear
all
yourself how
others.
much hateful you are. You should look in the mirror
You're the
when you
hateful
speak, bro.
ones. I despise your
Look,
hypocrisy. I despise your
I want
Arab
to ask. I
hypocrisy.
want to ask the audience who's the hateful person between us. I'm trying
I
to have a
despise your
proper
Arab
conversation,
hypocrisy. You're
civilized conversation.
colonizers and
But as a
genociders.
barbaric
You
person,
preach
homeless for
every
2,000
day
years like
to
you,
end the
oh my god.
Jews. Every
All
single
right. So
mosque you preach
wait.
to
So
end the
Ari.
Jews.
So
And now you're
why?
acting as a victim.
So why is it that you can't have a conversation? You are are saying a lot of
Because
hateful
Arabs
shit.
will always lie and they will never admit the truth.
Not
They will
all
never admit that
Arabs,
they are the
right?
colonizers. You
No,
see,
Not
he's
I
all
asked
of
racist,
him
man.
what
them.
He's
happened.
racist. He's totally fine. He will say so.
You see, I asked
Usually
him what
people come up here
happened.
and say, I have at least one Arab friend. No, not you?
Well, I asked him what happened to the 850,000 Jews ethnically cleansed by Arabs. He doesn't give a shit. So how can I debate with people like
Where the
that
fuck
if there is no
brought this number
honesty?
from? From your ass? Where the fuck you brought this number? I never
You
heard
took
of
their
it.
houses away. They left with nothing but luggage. They
Where?
had them in a
Where?
village.
Where?
They lived
Give me the
in
historical event.
tents after
Give me the historical event, you
1948.
stupid. Oh my god.
After
Bro,
1948,
now I can
Arab
claim that we
countries
analyzed 2
ethnically
million Jews,
cleansed
but give me
800. How
which
many Jews
year,
live in
which
Arab
people, which
countries?
city? You're a liar.
How
You're
many?
just a piece of shit liar.
Farhud. Google the Farhud.
What Google the
Just Google the
Farhud? What is
Farhud
Farhud?
alone. Google it. Your Arab ancestors failed you if you don't know your Arab recent history. And this is the problem. This is why there's war right now. Because you Arabs don't know your own history. That you're the
Yo, piece of
perpetrators.
Jew, take it
And
easy,
you're
bro. Take
acting
it
like a
easy.
victim. A proud
Take
Jew.
it,
A
take
proud
it easy
Jew.
with your big nose
Hell
and your
yeah.
big
Yeah,
ears,
you're
bro.
not worth a pinky of my Jewish pinky. You're not worth it.
I know you're supremacist, and I
Yes.
know
But
that
how
you're
many
gonna say
Jews live
so.
in Arab countries?
No Jews lives in Arab countries. Actually, in
Where
Lebanon,
are
there's 100
all of them?
families.
There was
I can tell you where.
850,000 of them. Where are all of them?
Host, can you please shut him up so I can answer?
Oh, now you're gonna go to the white
No,
guy to shut me up?
listen. First of all, I don't mute anybody. That's one. Number two, I appreciate Ari. He knows his mindset, and I don't know if he's right or wrong. I really don't care, but I
He's
appreciate people
definitely
like
wrong.
Ari. So,
He's
Ari,
Yeah,
you
you
definitely
want to
see?
wrong.
have a conversation? Yes or no?
No, they ethnically cleansed almost 1 million of us, and
Exactly,
he's not
because you
willing
know I'm
to.
gonna debunk you. That's why you
And
do
he
not want
no,
to have a
he's not even
conversation.
willing to accept that fact. What kind of
All right.
peaceful?
Well, that conversation is not going to go anywhere, right? Ari's coming up hot, and I'll be honest. I kind of appreciate it. Ari's saying, "Look, we're going to fucking commit a genocide before we're genocided." So take it for however you want to take it. Does it make sense in your head that we're going to kill a whole bunch of you before you kill a whole bunch of us? Some may say that matches the current leader of Israel right now. I'm sorry. That's just the truth. Bibi just wants to start war with anybody and everybody. That's factual. Luna?
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited to see you open while I'm awake.
I.
Dude, I was like, wait, is that Dave?
It is. Your thoughts on that conversation? As Tao was saying, Dave, you're losing it. What are you talking? Wait, hold on, Luna. Tao, did you just not hear your Jewish brother up here? You think I'm losing it? He's literally up here saying we have to murder millions. As Bibi, the replay is on CNN right now of Bibi wanting more war with Turkey now. Stop it, Tao. All right, go ahead, Luna.
I actually did not. I just got out of work and got on, so I haven't caught up on what's going on. I don't even know what the topic is. I know there was Arab and Jewish on here, like a Jew on here fighting.
Yeah. And
Like
Tao's
there's a
defense is, did you not hear the Nazi talking to him? He was talking crazy as fuck before Madman even got up here, Tao. And you know that. Come on, Tao. Come on. All right, Luna, do you want to bring up anything or?
I do. I just want to say that I don't agree with the war, right? I know there's a lot of innocent people are getting unalived. I had a debate this morning with someone that was defending Hezbollah, but couldn't answer me why Hezbollah decided to join the conflict and attack Israel on October 8th. So if Hezbollah is such a great group of people, resistance, like you say, why would they risk all the Lebanese people, Christians, Muslims, whoever, at risk, putting their lives at risk, just like IRGC is putting Iranian peoples at risk by starting wars.
Well,
So
Madman has an answer for you. He has family in Lebanon. He's from Lebanon, and he's all pissed off
No, I'm not
about
pissed off.
it. No,
Actually,
wait.
I'm
I'm
very
sorry.
cold.
You're upset with Israel being there, correct?
Yeah, definitely. But I'm not pissed.
Okay.
Like he tried to
No. I'm not saying
take me
you're
off
up
rail. I
here
didn't.
screaming, but
No.
answer her question. I think it's a fair one.
Yeah. So why Hezbollah joined on the 7th of October? There is actually a piece of Lebanon. It's called.
Hezbollah attacked Israel. Like
No,
they
joined the H group in
no,
Gaza on October the 8th.
no, it was nothing. So you're telling me Hezbollah and Hamas are one?
No, but they started it on the 7th of October. Hezbollah
They have
started
the same
it the next day.
enemy. No, is that not fair to say?
No, they started the next day, less than 24 hours. Like what she's saying, I don't know.
Thank you,
Like she's not. Let me continue my statement, please. So Hezbollah, there's a piece of Lebanon was still taken by Israel. It's called Mazar' Shib'a, the farms of Shib'a farms.
Let me speak.
Let you speak. I just started, ma'am.
Let me.
I'm respecting you because you're a lady. Just allow me to finish my sentence.
Hold on, just let him finish the answer, and then you can respond, Luna.
Exactly. So Hezbollah, he attacked Israel on Mazar' Shib'a farms because it's an area from Lebanon, and then the war started between the two. Okay, Hezbollah knew and they saw the pattern that Israel take in its wars. So Israel, for example, starts war with Lebanon. After 5 years, they invade the West Bank. After 5 years, they invade Gaza. Then the circle rotates. Then Lebanon, then the West Bank, then Gaza. So they said to themselves, we have to unite the front lines. It was the theory created by Hassan Nasrallah, the leader of the H group in Lebanon, that whenever any group of these West Bank, Gaza, and Lebanon go to war, all the fronts will attack at the same time to make the Israel unfocused on one front, so they cannot put all their armies on one front, because the Israelis, they pick up small targets all the time and they rotate. So what Hezbollah did actually is made the Israelis like, yeah, you want to pick a fight, you have to fight us all at the same time. This is the point. That's why we joined the war.
Okay, so very common answer, common enemy, right?
Common enemy, and they saw the Israeli rotation thing and the pattern the Israelis take by attacking us and individually.
Common enemy,
so
same boss.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I think it's a easy answer.
Exactly.
So you just attacked Israel just to get Israel come in, create a buffer zone in southern Lebanon? What kind of answer is that?
No, actually, we attacked Israel to start a war of attrition with Israel, to start a war of attrition. Now Hezbollah is not fighting in its full capacity. Hezbollah is making the Israeli army bleed. The Israeli army, if you do not know, they have 1,000 Merkava tanks. That is the spear of the Israeli land forces. By now, approximately 450 tanks have been destroyed. So half of the tipping spear of the Israeli army is destroyed. That's why Israel is not advancing anymore. Because if Israel continue on these losses that they are having in Lebanon, literally they will not have a fighting fighting armed brigade. I'm talking militarily here.
You are delusional, dude. I don't know.
I'm delusional. There's an invention. It's called Google.
Hezbollah's not there to protect Lebanese people. Hezbollah is there because they're IRGC proxy, and to make sure IRGC's ideology is going to happen. They're just following the ideology of IRGC. They're not there for Lebanese people.
But they're not killing the Lebanese people, are they? Their goal is to kill Israelis, right?
Not to kill the Israeli, to dismantle the state of Israel. Dismantle the state of Israel.
They created that proxy group just to unalive Jews. And how would you feel if you have a bunch of terrorists that want to unalive you and you're sharing a border with? Dude, like, at what point are you going to stay out? Like, if you wouldn't have attacked on October 7th and again, you wouldn't have gotten involved. None of these Lebanese people in Lebanon would have gotten hurt. Like, how are you going to blame Israel? Like, you go poke at Israel, and then when they bite back, you cry.
Yeah, but what I don't get is
what's sarcastic?
hold on one second, please. What I don't get is if my next door neighbor wants to kill somebody 6 neighborhoods away, okay, that's not good, right? My neighbor wants to kill somebody 6 neighborhoods away. Why should my whole street be flattened because of that?
Again, like, I don't agree with how it started or the booming and where it was hit. I don't agree with that. And I've said this before, but I'm just, it's just like IRGC, like America bombing IRGC, right? I don't blame America. I blame IRGC that put my people through that. Like, when are you guys going to wake up?
I
When
have
are
a small
you
question for
going
you.
to blame the right
All
people?
right,
The people that
I
are
have a small
putting
question.
you in that situation. No, you don't have an answer, because you're going to come up and say, oh, they're protecting us from Israel. But dude, here's what I'm going to tell you. Israel's going to leave southern Lebanon if Hezbollah is dismantled and gone.
But they're not. They're not going anywhere. That's reality. Why do we keep saying this line? Like, if Hamas is eradicated, we'll leave Gaza.
They
What are you
didn't
talking
leave
about?
Gaza.
They're not going anywhere.
Exactly.
If America's involved and makes a deal and makes sure it's done.
Okay.
America was in the deal and they made sure it's done, but the Israelis are still in Gaza. But let me just tell you something, ma'am. You said that the H group in Lebanon are T's, okay? Did the H group in Lebanon bomb any?
They're IRGC proxies.
Okay. But you call them terror, the rest of the word, okay? So I'm gonna ask you a question. Did this group in Lebanon bomb any school or hospital or ambulances inside of Israel? No, they didn't. We all know that. Who do that? Who do such stuff? It's only the Israelis. It's only the. So I'm
kids that were
surprised.
playing
I'm surprised
soccer?
how you.
Didn't they
Sorry, I
attack
didn't
the
disrupt
Jews?
you. I didn't disrupt you.
All right, you guys are both over talking. Not productive. Once again, why is it that if my neighbor wants to go kill somebody 6 neighborhoods away, why should my street get flattened? I haven't heard a good answer for that yet. And I doubt I will, to be fair. Where's that Vice? Vice 91. Here we go. Here, I'm gonna mute you. Come on up and explain to me where I'm wrong and what I'm not understanding. Come on, Vice. Because if my memory serves me, you're a bit of a warmonger yourself. So you're being unfair for dropping everyone? Yeah, I mean, you could talk to my boss if you want. Leave a review on Yelp, whatever you prefer. Vice, where are you? Why are you not in the queue? I'm so wrong and so dumb. Why are you not in the queue? Still no Vice. Why? All right, Vice, way to go. Daniel, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Dave? No, I just wanted to mention that they have bombed innocent places, including a field of kids playing soccer in northern Israel. It was all children, and Hezbollah bombed them.
Sure. I get that, and we've talked about that, but I still don't get the mindset. I don't even. I don't know. Just their goal. The perception that I think some people give is that Hezbollah is killing their own over in Lebanon. That's not the truth, or that's not the case, right? Their goal, unfortunately, is to hurt as many Israelis as possible. So now a
Yeah.
whole bunch of innocent people, their houses are gone. Their everything is gone, right? So I don't get. To me, it's just creating more enemies.
From my understanding, I know that from like normal Lebanese people that I've spoken to, who also aren't fans of IDF, obviously by any means, but who have family in Lebanon, they have said I've heard of claims of like Hezbollah terrorizing villages, but not straight up unaliving random innocent people within Lebanon. I mean, I don't know if they do or not. I just have not heard it. I'm being honest.
So if the question is asked, who has killed more Lebanese? The answer is Israel. Now, Hezbollah has hurt more Israelis. I just don't, and that's why the more and more the longer this goes on, the Middle East is just fucked. It like it's never going to stop. And that's it. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is going to be going on 5 decades from now because there's no getting rid of Hamas. There's no getting rid of this one or that one. You're fucked over there.
I don't know about fucked, but the first part is right. Yeah, I don't see how they can get rid of all of the like every bad militia person without getting rid of a shitload more civilians.
Okay. So
By the way,
Yeah, I'm not a
Daniel,
military expert.
Daniel, they don't go into Christian villages except for the ones that Israel told to evacuate. Hezbollah doesn't go into them, so they're very how you say protected. So no, they don't go into Christian villages. They would get their asses handed to them.
I've heard different from Lebanese
wait, so
Christian
you're saying
people
the
that I know
Christians could take
in
out
real life.
Hezbollah?
Hezbollah isn't allowed in Christian villages. So when they're in there, like when
Yeah,
the
but
Christians are in their villages, they don't allow Hezbollah to come in. They are armed and they do keep them out. Now, when people like during this war, like obviously you're not gonna be able to like manage everyone when you're not even in your village. So, and also Hezbollah has attacked. They hit a daycare. They've hit schools.
Jackie,
So that other dude was lying, and also the guy before that was
I
saying
know
we need to
somebody
genocide
with.
them. And I know a lot of Lebanese people. Like my family's in Lebanon right now. Like, so I'm telling you, unless they're made to move, they're not allowed in their villages. So yeah, you're gonna have people arming stuff and putting stuff in those areas, but they're not allowed in there when the Christians are there.
So what are your thoughts on that madman dude?
Madman is he's a hypocrite and he needs to be fully honest because the Jews in Iraq and Syria were expelled and other countries as well. So that was the ethnic cleansing that the other guy was talking about. And like, you know, a lot of people were made to leave because of Israel, but then they would say that it was Israel terrorist groups going in and bombing Syria and Iraq that is making them be pushed out. But the thing is,
Okay.
you can't get rid of an ideology. We still have ISIS around. We still have all of these terrorist groups around. They're not going anywhere. So anyone that thinks you're going to be able to dismantle a terrorist group, it's not going to happen. You guys are just delusional.
All right. What does that say? WC?
The Jews in Iraq were never forced to leave.
There we go. There we go.
Really?
The country
No.
literally made it illegal to leave. Or it made it illegal for them to stay there. They had to leave. They were forced out. So I don't know why you're lying.
Yeah, are you okay, WC? You know what? This is new. It's news to you.
No, this isn't new. Jews are from Iraq.
Oh,
Wait,
Yes,
hold
but
you're
on.
one
they
of
were,
those idiots.
but they were
Okay.
made to leave just because
Wait.
We're not. In Muslim
You're an idiot,
countries,
dude.
in Muslim countries, Jews are messengers of God. Why would Muslims?
Hell yeah. All right. So the original Jewish people, they're from Iraq.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Here, let me get my map out and scratch that out. Okay. And then what else do you have, WC?
In Muslim countries, Jews are loved. Jews are protected. Jews are messengers of God.
I was
Jews
under the
are.
impression that a lot of Muslims want Jews dead.
That is
They
a
do.
That's a
total
lie.
lie. That's what
No,
the
Okay,
they
that's a
do.
Israelis
lie.
want you to think.
Okay.
That is what these Israeli Zionists want you to think. They lie so much, bro. It's propaganda for
No,
you.
that's what a Sahih Hadith says, but okay.
Okay. So, so original Jews equals Iraq. Muslims love Jews.
They not Israelis. Israelis are not Jews. The chosen people. The chosen people are Jews. It said that in the Quran. It said that in all holy books. The
This
chosen
guy
people.
is a convert that doesn't know what he's talking
He's a
about.
con. I was just gonna say he's a
Wait,
convert.
I'm sorry,
WC, you're a
guys.
convert, right?
Guys.
No,
I'm
I'm not.
talking to WC. Go ahead, WC.
The chosen people are Jews, not Israelis. Is Israelites. The chosen people are Jews.
Hell yeah, we
These
got there.
these Europeans and Polish and Yugoslavian people, they come and say they're Israelis. They're
Wait, do
not
you
real.
think the real Jews are black people? Just curious.
The real
Duh.
Jews are similar to Arabs, and I think some are black. Yes,
Okay, all right.
How?
Yugoslavian. Yes.
Okay. How are you? Whenever you say these things on other panels, how are you treated? Like, what is the response you get?
This is all factual. I'm not saying anything
Oh,
unfactual.
I'm not pushing back. I'm just saying, how do people react to you?
I'm still in high school, buddy. Oh, some people
Wait, how
agree.
old are you?
16, bro, and everything I'm speaking is fact, bro. I know scripture, fool.
He said, I know scripture, fool.
Bye,
You have to
fool.
be 18 to be on here, fool. All
It's
right.
just
Well, listen, I learned a lot. Once again, original Jews equals Iraq. Muslims love the Jews. So yeah. Okay, so
well,
great.
because
Thank you.
Abraham was Iraqi. He was from Ur, which is in Iraq, and they were given the land, like the Israel territory, because of God. That was a covenant. So I don't know. I mean, I would love to see him on like Muslim panels saying that Jews are the chosen ones, they're messengers, and we, X, Y, and Z.
Madman wanted to come up and respond to. I think you were taking shots at him. Go ahead, Madman.
Yes, she said I wasn't.
She said
I
you're a
was a
liar.
hypocrite. Yeah.
Oh no,
In what
no.
sense?
Maybe she did say hypocrite. I apologize. Yeah, go ahead.
Hypocrite. She said, yeah. Why
Wait,
she said the hypocrite? I just want to know. Like,
You're not listening to me. I explained it.
No, you didn't actually mention any actual point. Like you said, the Lebanese Christian villages, Hezbollah are not allowed in. Yeah,
They're
but the
not.
question was, yeah, I know they are not. But the question was, are Hezbollah unaliving people in Lebanon? So you can just answer no. You don't have like to describe the type of
I
villages.
did answer it. I said no, they're not. Like they wouldn't be. They're
Do you
not
know
even allowed.
why they are not? Do you know why they are not doing
Because they would get their
Because they do
asses
not want
handed
be
to them.
blamed.
That's why. Simple.
No.
Yes.
No, they do not want. No. Let me explain it properly. If they launch rockets from inside the Christian villages, then Israel comes and bombs. Then they will blame Hezbollah. So Hezbollah do not want to cause any harm to the Christian villages.
No, but
not
that's
because
what
the
they.
Christians are.
That's what they're
No,
doing now.
sorry. Let me be honest. Like the Christian villages in south of Lebanon, they are literally surrounded by millions of Muslims. Okay, so they are not that tough to like kick asses and kick Hezbollah out. Hezbollah can wipe them out if they want to, but literally because of their safety.
Sure. Hezbollah can only do anything with their daddy IRGC, and that's the thing. That's why Hezbollah attacked on the 8th, because once again they're both ruled by IRGC.
You can say whatever you want, but I'm talking about Hezbollah. I'm talking about what's happening in Lebanon specifically during who's taking care of the unalivement. But being part of the IRGC, actually, it doesn't change anything for me because they are defending their own country without the existence of Iran. Hezbollah literally was established after Israel invaded Lebanon. So these people are defending their own country.
I know that because Israel didn't leave. They stayed, and that's why Hezbollah came to be. Because of Iran.
I promise all the Israelis here, because I'm not going to stay long, that if they are not going to go and leave Lebanon on their own, they have to leave Lebanon like we kicked them out in the year 2000s when they came parallel and they went horizontal, okay, on the coffins.
Best of luck with that.
What?
Best of luck with that. Good luck.
Best of luck. Okay, or yeah.
You got to say inshallah. Can you say inshallah?
Inshallah Rabbil Alameen. And
for that, say inshallah next time.
And for David, don't call me bitch, okay? Because you're just a disrespectful piece of cock that only shouts from behind the phone. Bro, do you remember this? Do you remember this Farhud, the guy that was Israeli Ari that he was here before? He said that the Arabs unalived 800,000 Israelis. The number is 500 Jews. And they also blame, also during the investigation, when I read the article, it has to do with the Mossad to be a part of this operation.
He said ethnically cleansed, meaning moved. They were forced out. I mean, yes, they were.
You know that the Haganah have bombed the synagogues in Baghdad and make fear to the Jews so they can move to Israel because they had no population. So if you want to talk historical facts, please.
Okay, yeah, let's say that they were attacking the synagogues and causing terrorist attacks. That doesn't change the fact, we already talked about this, that Iraq, Iran, and other countries forced the Jews inside of their borders to leave and move to Israel. So both can be true.
Yeah, because in Lebanon, for example, I'm going to give you an example of Lebanon. After the Israeli state was established, we have hundreds of families in Lebanon, and they found 8 apartments inside of Lebanon, which are Jewish families. They were operating in these apartments as intelligence gatherers on the Lebanese government. So literally, I watched like a
3-hour documentary how the Lebanese government got them. They basically rented an apartment next to them, and they drilled in the wall when they were not at home, and then they put like some speakers and they started to listen to them what they are talking, these Israeli families. And basically they were like planning on when the prime minister is moving, when the army is moving, where they are
Yeah,
having that
every
mission.
country has espionage. They have spies in
Yeah,
other
but
countries.
if
No
the
shit.
espionage only comes from Jews, then sorry, dude. You know the same thing
Don't
happened in
act like
World War II.
Muslims
Just a
don't
second,
do
just a second,
that.
please. Just a second, please. In World War II, do you know that every single Japanese person who lived in America was investigated to have worked with the Japanese government? This happened in every single nation when they are at war with another nation. Now, if the U.S. go to war with Russia, they will investigate the Russian people who live in the U.S. It's so natural. So
Yeah,
the
but that
Jews in
doesn't take
Lebanon.
the responsibility away from the countries kicking out the civilians that had nothing to do with it.
No, if they packed their stuff and they left on their own, it's up to them. We're not gonna. No, please
Liar.
stay here.
Once
Please
again,
let the
you're
Jews stay in my
lying.
country.
They literally forced them out.
Can you give me an evidence about the forcement? Do you have video? Do you have a recording? Do you have a historian? Like, you're only saying bullshit and you want us to believe it. I'm talking to you from a historical point of view. Either give me something historical or just please don't make any comment and say you're lying every 5 minutes.
Are you annoyed by that?
No, she's just like lame. Like give me an evidence. I'm having a professional discussion with adults
Hell
here.
yeah.
So I want an evidence. Bring me an evidence. I'm bringing you the years. I'm bringing you the events and in what city, in what synagogue. I'm bringing you like evidence. I'm putting on the table. Bring me some evidence. Don't just call me a liar.
Okay, no. We've already talked about this. Can I get big screen? So I'm not going to give you anecdotals because my grandma
Not
was there.
Nagin
She
saying
saw.
W. Jackie. Go ahead.
So once again, you see that approximately 900,000 Jews migrated, fled, expelled from Muslim-majority countries and throughout Africa and Asia in the 20th century. And it was because Israel was established. Yes, there were groups that went and caused terrorist attacks, but these Arab-run Muslim countries forced them out. Literally forced them out. That's why there's only 8 Jewish people still living in Syria, which I don't even know if they're there anymore because of what's going on. So it literally is a Google away. And that's what the guy was talking about earlier. It was the 750,000 he said were ethnically cleansed, expelled. So I don't know why you're acting like this is brand new.
No, I'm not acting as if this brand new. I want you to go to every single country, asking a general question on Google. Did the Muslim countries kicked out the Jews? Like, what a stupid question to ask. Go and
Oh my
investigate
God.
every single case. Go and investigate every single case
Let's
and
go
know the
They
look
record.
up
did.
in each Muslim country what happened to the Jewish population and Christian population for that matter.
Well, let's ask the Europeans what
Do
happened
they
with
all
their
go
Jewish
up or go
population.
down? Do they all go up
What?
or go down? Do they all go up
Population?
or go down? Yes.
I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna reply to your.
No. Don't stutter. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. Do they all go up or go down in population?
I'm not
Educate us.
gonna answer the way you're gonna state. You're
Do
mad.
they all? I know. Do they all go up in
Literally,
population
it
or
was
go down?
established so it can
Yeah, I
gather all
thought
the
so.
Jews.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. Read them. Okay, they denaturalized them and made them leave. So they stripped the Jews of their Iraqi citizenship. You can go look all of this up. Once again, you're playing stupid.
Isn't this
And you know
why
you
the
are.
Israeli state was established?
No, this was after the Israeli state was established.
Exactly. So as the Israeli state was established to be safe home for the Jews. So by sending them the
Oh my
Jews, why you're
God.
mad at them? I don't get it.
No. You're saying that they weren't forced out. They were forced out. There were plenty of Jews that did not want to leave Iraq and Syria. They were very well
Safe
established.
there for them.
I don't believe so. There are still
No,
Jews in Lebanon too.
So okay,
Why
so then
didn't they force
these
all of
are
them
lying.
out?
Hold on, these are actual laws that were passed that kicked the Jews out. But we're just gonna sit here and act like it's not actually a real thing. All right, let's just be
What
stupid.
laws?
Right in front of you, Yahmad, right here.
Don't talk
Why do you
shit.
guys
Or
deny the
like
truth?
I don't want to be disrespectful for you. I cannot see it because my phone is small.
Oh, so then
You
go
can
look up
the
what
systematic
laws.
attack.
So yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but I want to focus on did an exploding microphone fucking kill Charlie? And then we could also focus on why the fuck is BB on American media trying to start a war with Turkey? I don't give a fuck about the history and who killed who. Regardless, I mean, this is reality, right? 50 years from now, you guys will still be over there killing one another, and I still won't care. Do you not get that? Okay, I say Trump should just say, you know what? Let the best team win. You guys have at it, because that's the only way it stops. Either all the Jewish people in Israel are gone, or all the Muslims are gone. Let's just start it at midnight. May the best team win. Good luck. Are you guys sick and tired of this bullshit? Does anybody want to answer me why BB is on American media? Jackie, I'll start with you. Do you want to answer?
Say the last part. When we're connecting, it doesn't let me hear.
Why is BB trying to go to war with Turkey?
Because they're trying to destabilize every Middle Eastern country, so Israel is the top dog. There's literally like a group of Jewish American politicians that created this thing with America that it's supposed to cut ties with America as they destabilize all the other countries. So Israel is the ruler in the Middle East. So I'm not surprised that they're going after Turkey because Turkey is another strong front, just like Iran.
Well, I think Trump is going to sell Turkey whatever they want. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it. For the most part, because I mean, right now Israel's doing deals with Germany to buy weapons off of Germany. So, I mean, if they're gonna do what they want to do, then let America do what they want to do.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right, so we agree. Okay,
Yeah.
but BB is crying for 3 days straight now on Fox News 2 days in a row, then CNN today, whining about Trump having a good relationship with Turkey.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have actual beef with Turkey. Like, and Turkey is Turkey is like a powerful front in the Middle East, and I don't see the issue with us making like deals or alliances with other powerful countries.
Okay. All right, so we agree. Very good. Here, let Truth get a minute in and see what she's got. Truth, I can only handle you in like short doses, babe. But go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, he literally failed at Iran. So now he's gonna make noise, like, like a little fly in the corner going buzz, and you can't fucking hit it. That's all he's trying to do. So he's gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna fuck up Turkey. Erdogan's gonna come out and say, yeah, if you do that, you touch NATO. Then they're gonna go back and forth and bitch at each other, and then fuck all's gonna happen. That's
You
it.
know what's funny? Turkey and Israel used to be like allies. They would do deals with each other, and that's the like
They
to me.
still do.
That's the
They
hilarious. No,
still
no,
do.
no, not like what you think. They severed ties. I looked into this. They severed ties, but Israel didn't have an issue when they were doing deals with other countries that were at the detriment of other people. So they were like, I get it, it's hard, but they did trade with Azerbaijan, and that led to a lot of Armenians being killed by Azerbaijan. So I mean, if we're gonna play fair, everyone can do trade with whoever's willing to gain power.
All right, one word only: bullet or mic. Truth, how did Charlie Kirk die? Bullet or microphone?
Microphone.
Court.
Phone.
Trumpavelli.
After what Candace Owens stated recently, I'm definitely going with microphone.
Okay. Jackie?
I'm still 50-50. Just the only reason I'm 50-50 and I don't believe it's a bullet, I think it's not the person that was arrested for it. I think it might have been another shooter, but at the same time, the glass is throwing me off. Like the glass that was in the van with Charlie Kirk. Why is there glass? Like, to me, it's just so fishy that to me, I'm 50-50.
And that's exactly
What's this
what
glass about? How much glass was there?
that's exactly what Candace Owens was stating too.
It's like little shards of glass that was found in the van where Charlie Kirk was. It was like if the mic exploded in his shirt, the glass would have still been in there. So when they were like trying to do CPR, I guess, in the van, the glass fell out of his shirt and like landed in, because there's no broken windows or anything in the van. So the glass only had to come from one area. And to me, that's why I'm like 50-50 with the microphone.
Dave, why did they clean up that vehicle so fast and then sell it?
You got the wrong guy. I have no clue.
Why did they change the paving as well? Like there was no damage towards that actual paving where he was. Why did they pull up all the paving? And they also pulled up the grass as well that was around there as well. So why did they do that?
But that was set in stone before Charlie was there to do his tour. My thing is, where's the shirt? the shirt that they quote unquote changed him in would have shown if there was any like debris from the microphone exploding, but the shirt is either in custody or MIA right now.
They're saying the shirt's for the CIA and they can't release it, which is wild.
Okay, so whenever I first put this photo up, or it first came up in a conversation, MW Mom, which I don't even know if she's here, but MW Mom and all these pro-Israelis said this week the trial starts, and essentially that a lot of this would be put to bed. And to me, at least from what I know about the first 2 days, it has raised more questions than given answers. So where are they now?
Like
Where are
losing the
all the
shirt is crazy. Like that's actually crazy. Like that's very key evidence. And the only person who should have touched it, you would think, would be a medical professional who would know not to get. Like I don't understand how you lose it. These are supposed to be the most highly skilled people in the world for this job.
wait, who's a EK say? Did you watch the judge flinch? Did you see that part? No. Why would the judge flinch?
But also the SD card from the camera from the back, that's a big piece of evidence that I like hopefully they play.
So sketchy. So sketchy.
But I'm just saying I want them to play it because you should be able to see the bullet coming towards Charlie in that clip. It was right behind him.
All right, Leah, your thoughts?
I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. But so let me
what EK, no, I didn't. Send it to me, love. Leah, just real quick, sitting here right now, bullet or microphone?
I don't know. I don't want to believe it's the microphone, but I need a little bit more, but I'm getting there. So let me ask you guys, do you think, because like Trumpavelli, look at a year and a half ago where you and I was with this thing, right? Like you and me were like standing up, doing everything. And I think we were both naive a little bit to the fact that we could think Israel could do things like this. Would that be fair to say?
Yep. Yep.
Well,
Okay.
Trumpavelli a year ago, Trumpavelli a year ago was saying that the Jews in Israel aren't the real Jews. Okay, and I mean, to be fair, he's been consistent because he still says that. But go ahead. Carry on with your point.
And so I'm saying, like, with a lot of us, like, feel like we're having an awakening to what's really going on around us. Is it possible that Charlie Kirk saw all of this and was going to cut ties, and it's possible this is why it happened? I mean, if he was going to become president,
He wasn't even a candidate for at least 6 years. I think this is ridiculous.
Multiple people have come out and said that Charlie Kirk has told them that he was scared that Israel was going trying to unalive him.
Who said this? Candace?
Did you guys
Who said
not
that?
see
Candace Owens?
Yeah, she said that he did say that he's kind of he feels threatened. But remember he
She says a
also
lot of
did
nonsense.
Yeah, but did you guys hear his last video like that was released just before he got unalived? Like he literally said that they were ethnically cleansing people in Gaza. And then he literally
I heard
also
that.
said it was an H cast. Like that for me would drive them absolutely bonkers. Like for Is Not Real to actually hear someone that they've backed with millions and millions to come out and say they're doing an H cast, like that's
Wait,
like
didn't he
literally
get
poking
unalived
them
having
out.
one of those types of conversations that are pretty pro-Israel?
No, he was actually, did you not listen to the last video? I mean, I can find it and play it, but I was actually shocked the way he actually, when he was talking, he said, hold on, I actually have to be careful how I actually come out and say this. But he literally said what Bibi's doing right now, he's ethnically cleansing. Like he literally said ethnically cleansing Palestinians. Like I was like, what? And then he said he's literally doing an H cast. Now, if you say like
Those
no
were his
offense,
words? Like quote unquote?
Quote unquote. I mean, I have the video. I can play it if you guys want to hear, but that's what he said.
Dave, what are your thoughts on Charlie Kirk stating that the Jews run the news media?
I'll get back to that. Bombi, do you want to come up? What was the question? Jews run the media. I never heard Charlie say that, to be honest.
Hi, Dave. What's up?
What's up, Bombay?
Nothing
How's the double
much.
beds?
They were twin beds, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, no, good. We just came back from a night out, so
What time
literally
is it there?
It's 1:00. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. Mediterranean time. It's fine. Yeah. So yeah,
Okay, no
1:06.
problem.
It's like the same time as it is in Israel.
What are they? 7 hours. So yeah, that'll be 107. Let me find out
Yeah.
you're in Tel Aviv with all the warmongering fools.
You know what? The funny thing is that I think if I went Israel, I actually probably wouldn't meet up with anyone from there. Like Israelis
Why?
on this app are like some of them are unhinged as fuck. Like
You
I'm
wouldn't go hang
scared.
out with Daniela?
Fuck no.
Why?
She used to tell me I could always come to her house for like Shabbat and shit, and I
And she
still
means that too. She would have you there. So that's nice
no.
of her.
Yeah, no. I don't think what she would feed me would be
Trustworthy?
safe to eat. Yeah, I don't think it would be safe to eat. You're on 2 times in one day. I saw you briefly live earlier on today.
Are you saying that she would try and kill you?
Not try to, not like unalive me per se, but I don't think she would have like the best of intentions.
All right,
Hi,
so
why are you mad?
Isa is there, correct?
Of course he is.
Can he say hi so we get verification?
Say hi, baby.
Huh?
Say hi.
Oh, there you go.
Dave.
Love happens. Hi, Isa.
What's up, Dave?
How's it going?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm great. I just lost $5,000 because you guys actually met.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it, man. Did this exploding microphone? What the hell? Oh, I've got that microphone. What the hell? Wait, you don't believe? Wait, do you actually believe that, or?
I believe more and more each day that Charlie was killed by that. Can I ask what? Actually, you know what? Forget it. I believe more and more.
Wait. Wasn't there? Wait. Just, sorry, man. 1 sec. Wasn't there actual footage on X of the bullet going through his neck, though? I don't get it.
I did not see that.
I saw it. I've actually got it on my phone. I screen recorded it.
Okay, so you're here to solve the case. Can I ask what?
I'm not. Listen, I'm not part of this, man. You guys do this thing, man.
Love you, baby. He's gone.
Duval, are you upset, Duval? Any thoughts on bomb? And Duval was of the thought process that no way it happens as well.
Yeah, you know, he can stay mad and cope. But yeah, good luck with your payment plan, Dave.
Yeah, no, I'm happy. I love love, so it's okay.
If I give you permission, can you keep your $5,000?
Do you think everybody is celebrating? Well, Laura's here as well. Oh my gosh, this is awkward. Laura, Duval, this is awkward. Is it not awkward?
Why would it be awkward?
That's not awkward for us. We're just two people in love having a time of our lives. I don't know about anyone else, but you know, you know what? I think this more shows that love is possible. Love can happen. You know, I hope this inspires people.
Shut up.
That's what I hope.
Okay, so you guys are together for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We were just chilling yesterday because we had long flights. But yeah, W love Cartman. W Cartman. I love.
We
Cartman.
have
Cartman's
some viewer feedback in the comment says, "Why on TikTok, guys?"
Why
Laura,
not? Like, I mean, I don't...
Laura's saying that if I was there, we would not be on fucking TikTok. That's what Laura is insinuating.
You know, I think different things work for different people.
You can't be on your phone when you're on.
But I think at the end of the day, like, it would be crazy to suggest, like, for 24 whatever, wait for 14 hours of the day, you haven't got work, you haven't got stress of like family or, you know, other people calling you. Like, of course, I think if anything, people will be on TikTok more. But I mean, I've only been coming on like an hour and a half tops a day. That's about it.
I don't want to gloss over. I think
Isa
had a good one-liner that I think you spoke over. What did Isa say back there?
I don't know.
What I say?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think.
What did I say?
What did you say?
He said something. You could be on TikTok.
No. I said, what? You can't be on your phone when you're on vacation? Like, I don't get
Oh
it.
no, I thought you said something different. To be honest, it would have been much better if you would have said that. But okay, fair enough.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't get it. I think that excuse is so stupid because in real world you won't have that much time. But when you're on holiday, if anything, you have more time, no? So
Any ideas?
I don't. All right, calm down. But
Can
yeah,
I just last question? Just who do you think is more like typing aggressively now, Duval or Laura?
listen. I hope that they're both doing well, doing their things. I mean, you know, they're both single. So yeah, like maybe there's a chance that something can happen. Who knows? Hi, Sajida.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi, baby. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Thank you, guys. Thanks for the gifts. Yeah, good. We just came back from Shisha by the
very
pier.
nice. I'm so happy you guys are together. Like, super excited for you guys.
Yeah.
Just say where we go, kids.
Oh well, yeah. Well, but he said we can say where we are, so I won't say exactly where. Thank you for the gift, Duval. Thank you for everyone sending.
Oh, hell yeah.
So petty. Oh my god.
Thing. We're in the same country that Trump's in. Actually, we're in Turkey.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
a lot of people guess Greece.
Well, I think a lot of thank you, Laura.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So petty.
No, I don't have any hard feelings. I mean, I've never had an issue with Laura anyway. That's my Somali sister. We've had like our ups and downs, but Laura's cool. But like with Duval, there was a lot there. But like I'm over
Duval
it,
was a little bit abusive towards the end, you know.
I know, but I also wasn't innocent. You know, there was also shit that I done wrong, and I just hope at the end of the day, everyone's growing, healing, happy. Life's too short, you know. So I don't wish any harm for anyone.
That's how I know you guys are like really in love, because like, you know, everything that you're saying.
Why are you mad?
Life's too
Stop. This woman.
So whenever you guys first met,
no hard feelings.
Bombi, whenever you guys first met, who was more awkward, you or Issa?
Issa, for
None
sure.
of us. Oh, thank you, Fatir. Thank you.
Oh, so that means it was you.
Wait, Issa,
no.
did Issa have any nerd moments? Did he stumble? Did he trip? Anything like that?
He no nerd moments. He's just cute. He's just cute. That's my baby. He's just the cutest thing ever. But I thought it was gonna be awkward. But when we met, it was so natural, and it's like we've known each other for like fucking years.
Oh, I love that.
I've known you for 2 years.
Yeah, well, we've known each other for like 2 years as friends, but like it's literally like we've known each other our whole life. Like I got emotional yesterday thinking I actually have to leave him. You know.
Oh, maybe you don't have to.
Potatoes.
Laura just threw up.
Let's get to the meat and potatoes of what everybody want to know.
What did you say? What?
Well, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Everybody want to know, when is it going to go from digital D to real D?
Yeah, like everybody want to know, like, sis, have you gotten your back blown out yet?
Listen, no, we're in twin beds. There's no fornication. It's a gay
Such a
religion.
liar.
Okay?
Twin beds?
The most that we've done is hold hands.
Yeah,
Are you a twin beds?
Oh,
Yeah,
hell no.
it's haram.
Fornication is haram.
Fornication, we don't agree with that. We'll wait until we get married, inshallah.
Have y'all even hugged each
There are
other?
plenty of churches in Turkey
What a
you guys
fucking
can go
shame.
into and get married.
But yeah, yes, W Sajida. But yeah, no, we're just doing our thing, man. We're having a good time.
Bambi sending news from the twin bed. That's crazy work. Anyway,
Oh my God! Why mad? Stop! We're doing the most. Oh, Trumpavelli, W Trumpavelli. That's my brother.
Well, he's in the queue. Trumpavelli wants to talk. Trumpavelli, did you
What's
come up to
up,
congratulate them?
Trumpavelli?
Hell yeah! Shout out to my brother and sister in Christ. Hey, look.
W.
Oh my God!
Wait,
Thank
brother
you, Zara.
and sister?
Yeah,
in
because
Christ?
Bambi's coming into the family, Dave.
I'm
Yeah,
so
they're
confused.
manifesting. They're manifesting.
No, she about to be part
Thank
of
you,
the
Trisha.
family.
Hey, listen. If people can find love in the prison, right, dating a prisoner that they've never met day in their life,
Wait,
why
what?
can't my
Oh,
why can't
I
my
know what you're
brother?
talking about.
Why can't my brother? Why can't my brother and Issa and Bambi find love on TikTok, bro?
Are you
Exactly.
comparing Bombi to a prisoner?
No, no.
you,
Listen,
Trumpavelli.
I love you too, brother. Listen,
Me too, man.
listen. When Bambi stated that she thought it was going to be awkward when they first met, right? and she said it was the total opposite. It was like we have known each other for 5
Thank you,
years.
Trisha.
That just lets you know how genuine they are, and they really do like each other, bro.
I think
Yeah.
I think y'all
them.
need to update us on the series for real, like the two of y'all, because you know Bambi been through her ups and downs.
You better
Nah,
come
Bambi-
back with the baby in your room, Bambi.
That's what I'm saying. Bambi
Wait,
deserve.
why
you
y'all
do.
why
deserve
y'all
love,
Christian and y'all
bruh.
over here trying to get them to have sex and they saying they don't want to do
I
that?
ain't say nothing about
I
sex.
said get
I'm talking
married
marriage,
first.
marriage first.
I
Sorry.
said go to
I
a
don't know. They're all
church.
little freak. I don't
All
know
right,
what
hold
you
on.
think we are.
Hold on.
Get
Let
married.
Truth wants to chime in. Go ahead.
Oh no.
Truth, are you here to
Exactly.
celebrate?
No, she's very bitter. She can't celebrate a damn thing in her life.
Truth?
Yeah, no clue why some people talk. I don't know. No one learned them speak when you're spoken to. Yeah, no, I'm happy for Bambi. I'm happy for Bambi and Issa. Issa's actually a cool guy. Don't know Bambi that much, but she sounds pretty cool. So yeah, it is. How are you, Issa?
Yeah, Truth, say
It
hi.
is.
Hey, what up, sis? How are you?
I'm good and you, bro. Congrats.
I appreciate
Devil
you,
you
sis.
love. Yeah.
Now what I will say,
Dapper, I swear to God, Dapper, don't piss me off. Dapper,
Issa,
Yeah,
I
I
was
just
you,
want to
relax
ask a
Issa,
yourself.
question. You guys gonna like hump with clothes on?
all right, hey Issa, make sure.
All right, I'm done with that. Bombi and Issa, everybody should be happy for you. Dapper said it works out good for Issa because Issa's a gay. So that's good. I'm happy for you guys. Hi, Fish. What's up, brother? Yeah, I don't know. I do find it very weird that I started this broadcast looking for 2 answers and I got 0. Why is BB pulling his bullshit with Turkey? And once again, we all know the next step, right? They're bad, they're bad, they're bad. The next step, tunnels. There's tunnels in Turkey. Enough is enough. Is this Zara?
Hello.
What up, Zara?
Not much. So the reason why Netanyahu is starting with Turkey is it's very obvious because he wants a new Gaza in Turkey. He did it with Iran. He's just going around the whole Middle East until Israel's a superpower. That's what they want. They obviously are going to keep lying. Look, they're exposed. It wasn't going to be just Palestine, and it's not going to be just the Middle East. It's going to be the United States. This country, the United
Wait,
States,
Israel
is going to be
wants the
Gaza.
United States?
Yes.
Oh,
They'll
so now
turn the
you're
United
doing
States.
reverse fear mongering. Oh, fuck yeah. That's
It's
different.
not fear mongering, it's common sense. What they've
Hey,
done to the Palestinians,
wait, hold on
they'll
one
do to
second.
everybody
Before we
else.
get, hold on. Bombi and Issa, they met for the first time in the last couple days. Have you met Ashkan yet?
No. I
Oh.
am a different girl than Bombi. I need a prolonged time to trust somebody. I don't jump into a relationship. I'm not
But
like
you said
that.
you're dating Ashkan.
Correct.
That's a relationship. So you already jumped in.
I'm here to discuss politics. I'm not here to discuss
Hell
that
yeah.
stuff.
Are you guys fighting?
No, not at all. He's in here actually.
He's in here now? Like,
Yes, he's under a name. I invited him in here.
oh, okay. Why not his regular account?
Oh God.
No, I'm just
I don't
I'm just
know.
curious.
I don't know. We're also staying off TikTok because we feel TikTok intervenes with our personal life and we don't want that. So
Who made that call? You?
Me.
Yeah, I could tell. You run that shit. You run that shit. No doubt about it. Am I accurate in saying that? Like, you're the boss.
I believe he's the boss in many ways too.
Says the boss. Okay, okay. All right, all right. All right, so what did you want to talk about war-wise? Israel's going to try and take over the United States. That's different.
Yes.
Okay.
They not only want to financially take over the United States, but they would actually go and turn the United States into Gaza if the United States refuses to do what they want. And that's what we're going to see. So they're already going after a country that's part of NATO. I don't like Turkey. Turkey has done some dreadful things to Kurdish people, to the Armenians, etc. I really don't care if Israel and Turkey go at it. I'm going to be honest, two of my enemies are going at it. But in all honesty, we can just see what Israel's true colors are. They're pretty much just starting with every single neighbor in the Middle East. So.
Okay, and they're just okay. I've never once heard anybody say that they're going to try and take over the United States. So it is what it is, I guess. Good luck with that. Sajida, your thoughts?
How about like just say no to war?
Thank you.
Like of any kind. Like is that so hard? Like humanity is gone.
War. I don't believe in war, but it's Netanyahu and Israel that believes in war. Like you're telling me, how about don't believe in war? Like telling me as if I'm calling this. It's
No, I don't mean
Israel
just you
wanting this.
specifically. I mean even the chat, like everybody in the world. Like how about say no to war? Like honestly, Dave, I spent 6 weeks by myself in Turkey. I traveled all throughout the country, and it was such a beautiful experience. And I was by myself. Like nobody bothered me, nobody harassed me. I felt safe the whole time. I mean, I went from like Cappadocia to Pamukkale to Konya to Izmir. It was a beautiful country, beautiful experience. You go to like these random coffee shops and like in the middle of nowhere and like that's like carved into mountains, and they're playing like reggaeton music. It's such a chill country, and the people are so kind.
Don't allow my people to speak Kurdish, and they tell Kurdish people, they jail Kurdish people who want to identify as Kurds. Such a lovely place.
They're also not the greatest to like Afghans
They also
that go there, right?
Yeah,
but that doesn't
exactly.
mean
But
that we should want them to get
occupied-
bombed.
They've
That doesn't mean we should want
occupied
them to get
our
bombed.
land.
But Zara, like think about what. Okay,
You guys want to talk about like bombings now, but we watched Gaza. We
goodness.
literally watched Gaza.
I
get
never
bombed
ever said that
for
Gaza should be
like for at
bombed.
least like 4 years with 15 tons a day, more than Hiroshima every day.
I never
Crazy for her
said
to say
Gaza.
this.
But
I
you
feel
guys
like
want
it's
to
so
like,
crazy,
oh no,
so
don't.
so hypocritical for you
Shut
to
up,
say
bitch.
this.
You were crying
You
on Mike
want
the
to-
other day, you little bitch, you weak
okay.
ass hoe.
Yeah.
I'll make you cry, next,
I
girlfriend.
cry one.
I'll make you
yeah,
cry and run off this TikTok.
Try.
Okay, I'm
bitch.
out.
I'll
I'm
make
out,
you
Dave.
fucking
Thanks
cry
for
and run
having
off
me.
this TikTok,
Be
yeah,
good,
bitch.
baby.
Oh my God.
I'll make you cry again, bitch.
Why don't you?
I'll make you cry again, bitch. You want to cry, bitch? I'll make you cry, bitch.
Make
I'll
me.
make
Okay,
you
so
bite your own
why are
hand,
you
bitch.
two? Why are you two fighting?
Because she's got a big ass fucking mouth, and she's a Zyle with a big ass dirty mouth on her and doesn't respect anybody. And she's gonna learn how to fucking respect people who never say shit to her.
Oh.
Literally, I've never said shit to this bitch.
What,
Alright?
what did she say? She was running her mouth about you?
He's gone after me.
She talks about
with
Okay, let me hear
things.
from Hannah. Let me hear from Hannah
Alright,
first. Go
hear
ahead,
from the
Hannah.
bipolar ass bitch.
Stop, Zara.
Disgrace of a piece of human being. She literally said that she wants to grape another woman on TikTok. She has said that she wants to unalive all Jews. She has literally said the most disgusting things. And not only that, she speaks of an unalived child saying that she wants to dance with him.
But that's, I mean, Zara has always been
dirty
unhinged.
fucking bitch.
Shut up. That bastard wishes death on my son, and I fucking wish death on his fetus. He kicked his wife in the stomach and made her have a miscarriage. Shut the fuck up, you dumbass horse-faced bitch. You don't know what you're saying about that situation. That guy literally...
All right. Zara crash out incoming. Listen, Zara's fucking nuts, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like her. Okay, why? I like crazy chicks. Like, there's no way around that, and I'm sorry. Thank you, Trisha. I just like crazy chicks. No way around it. I don't know what to tell you. It's not gonna change anytime soon. All right, and I'd much rather have Zara up here than somebody boring. So, I don't know. The hell kind of username is this?
Fuck you want from me, red Volkswagen?
Okay, good start. Where are you from, bro?
I'm from Kazakhstan.
And why did you want to come up here?
I just drank horse milk. I'm feeling a little bit drunk. I heard a chick, and after horse milk, I feel horny.
Okay.
I want to go. Yes.
Okay. I gotcha. Okay. That makes sense to me, definitely.
For sure. It's just like the chicks are gone.
Okay.
What's happening?
Well, why don't you slide in their DMs? I think it'll go well.
No, man, I'm too lazy. They gotta calm themselves and ask me to fuck them. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do that. My wife doesn't allow me.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Makes sense to me. Yeah. Not Zara saying I'm already taken. Meanwhile, 45 seconds ago, she says I'm not jumping into a relationship. Zara definitely runs that relationship, no doubt. No doubt Zara wears the pants in that relationship. And I know what's his name, Ashcan is in here, but sorry about it. Yes, Mamacita.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I just wanted to say a couple of things. First of all, Zara is past nuts at this stage. I told you a month ago she needs institution, you know? She needs the
Yes,
white
but I
jacket.
love crazy chicks. Like I can't
No,
help
but she's
myself.
past crazy. Like
It
there's
makes her
crazy
better.
and there's mentally ill that needs
Yes.
help.
So
She needs, you know, those, do they still do electric shocks? I wonder, because I mean, I think, yeah, that might be helpful. And it's funny now she says that Israel wants to take America. It's just, oh my God, it's crazy. But I just wanted to tell you, because you asked about Turkey. So what's happening with Turkey? Because I know a lot of times you bring things up and you say, I have no clue, you know, I don't know, I haven't done my research. So Cyprus and Turkey have been at war for years over land. And Israel has an alliance with Turkey and Cyprus. With Cyprus and Greece. That doesn't look well in Turkey's eyes. Also, Turkey has been harboring the H group, Hamas, for years. They support them. They give them a place to stay when they're in Turkey. So it's a lot more than, you know, the BS that you hear, the propaganda that, you know, Bibi just wants war, Bibi just wants this, Bibi just wants that. Also, Turkey are slowly going into Syria. So it's a lot more complicated, Dave, than just Bibi wanting war. And I'm not a big fan of Bibi, and I've told you that before.
right. But it is weird to me that BB has been on American media for 3 days now. And today he told CNN that Turkey helps fund Hamas.
Yeah,
Like,
it's true. It's
yeah,
true.
but
He's not lying.
but can I just say, as somebody that, and Mamacita, you're one of the few people that were here when I never talked about the Middle East. I just spoke about American politics. Why? I don't care about the Middle East. Anybody. And it's a same routine. These people are bad. Start a war. We found tunnels. That is now a consistent routine when it comes to Israel. So now the next step is some kind of bombs are going to be flying, and then shortly thereafter, there's tunnels.
First
And
of all,
that's
Israel.
go
Yeah.
ahead. No, you
No,
could
first of all,
respond.
Israel and Turkey are not going to go into war. That's number one. Bibi can say whatever he wants. I don't see that coming. Okay. If it does, then it means it's going to be a whole war in the Middle East between different countries, if that ever gets to that. Secondly, I have been to Turkey myself many, many times. The Turkish people have no problem with the Israeli people. Most of them are very, very friendly. They're warm. Israelis traveled a lot until after October. Even now, I think people are still going, but Israelis travel to Turkey a lot just for the weekend. It's only like 2 or 3 hours away from us. So the relationship between Turkish people and Israeli people has always been quite good. And Israelis have been supporting the Turkish economy by traveling there. And when I'm saying traveling, like 3-4 times a year, spending, they have casinos there. It's a beautiful place. So I don't think Israel is going to rush to get into a war with Turkey. But I do think that Turkey is not Turkey so much, but their president, Erdogan, is a piece of shit. He's a horrible man. He's a disgusting man. Maybe go and read about him a little bit. And if you are going to talk about this, do your research and
I'm
don't
so
just
sorry.
think,
My president was in Turkey today, loving on him.
of course
Donald
he
Trump
was
was
loving on
flattered.
him.
They named a building after him.
And I love Trump. You know that I'm a big fan of Trump, but Trump cares about money, money,
Yeah.
money, and money. That's it. So if Turkey's going to offer him planes and other
Yes.
things that have to do with money, Trump will sell his wife and his kid for it. We all know that, right? Trump doesn't give a shit. Trump has, it's all about money. He wants to grow the American economy. And I respect that because he is the American president. He owes nothing to no one. And I've said that all along. But it doesn't mean that because they were holding hands today, I don't know if you've seen that, he was holding his arm, Erdogan. It doesn't mean shit. It's all about money. This is business to Trump. At the end of the day, Trump is a businessman. We know that.
Sure.
And that's all it is to him. But does it mean that Erdogan he's a horrible, disgusting man. He's like Hitler, a Muslim type Hitler. He looks like him and he also acts like him. And he threatens that he's going to wipe out Israel many, many, many times. So if you're going to make a threat, be prepared that you're going to get hit back.
Well, just
But
so you
that's
know,
what
it seems like Trump's going to sell him whatever planes he wants. And after Bibi came on American media 3 days in a row, I think Trump should fucking triple the order. Nobody tells Trump in America what to do. I don't understand why people, the gumption that fucking Bibi has to come on our airwaves and say this bullshit, like that pisses me off.
Yeah. Well, I understand that as an American that, you would be pissed off. And unfortunately, I haven't spoken to Bibi this week, so I can't tell them off and say, hey, watch what you say when you go on American media.
But I'm telling you, Bibi looks silly. First of all, he looks beaten up.
Yeah, he
Bibi
does.
looks
I
weak.
agree.
Okay, like there's no way around that. That's not me talking shit. That's reality. He looks defeated.
Yeah.
Okay, now I understand he has an election in October. I don't even get the angle of how this helps him election wise.
Yeah, I don't know because so you know how you've got the MAGA people, that love Trump and no matter what Trump does, he's never gonna go wrong. You've got those people, right? That will defend him till they die. Bibi has the same kind of crowd behind him. That no matter what he does, what he says, they're gonna vote for him regardless. And unfortunately, that number is quite big in Israel. So, but in saying that, a lot of people, they want a different prime minister. They want answers for what happened on October 7th. So it's kind of 50-50 at this stage. So no one really knows what's going to happen. Does he look beat? Of course he looks beat. I mean, wouldn't you if you had to deal with everything that he's been dealing with for the last 3 years?
Sure, but I think a break from war would be wise. And I think Donald Trump at times, he looks defeated, right? Like he's sluggish. And I think war does that to a leader, right? So I get that. But instead of pulling the Donald Trump approach, where less war is better, Bibi, he's ready, he's ready to take on 56 different fronts. And that doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know if he wants to do it as much as you guys don't believe it and you guys go, oh, you love war, he loves war. I don't think he wants to do it. I just think he's at the point now where he's like, you know what, fuck it, it's all or nothing kind of thing. And it's just the way he's thinking at the moment. This is what I think. He's just like, yeah, it's all or nothing. You guys want to fuck with Israel, and the idiots, the terrorist supporters in the comments are saying, oh, but it was Iran. Listen, at the end of the day, you have to understand this. Iran, Turkey, Gaza, all of them the same shit. They're all radicals, not the people, the governments. They are all radicals and they all want to wipe Israel out. That is the
So
common denominator between them.
somebody just texted me their theory on why BB is doing what he's doing. And as I open it up, my that cell phone died. So if you want to come up and give me your theory, if not, I'll read it once I charge that phone. But it is mind blowing to me how BB is coming to American airwaves.
I haven't seen that. I actually want to go watch it. I'm gonna go watch it. I haven't seen that, but yeah. I
It's
mean,
been 3
listen.
interviews. He did Fox News
Yeah.
with Shannon Bream on Sunday. He did Fox News again, Fox and Friends, as I was flying on Monday. And then today he was on CNN, and he looked silly, I thought.
Yeah, I
And,
haven't seen that, so I need to see it. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, if you go on American TV, I mean, come on, like, yeah. But that's just me, I kind of fit myself to where I am. But I don't think he loves war.
really? Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
I'm sorry, I
yeah.
gotta
He
cough.
loves war. He loves war. There's no doubt about it.
Listen, I mean,
Come
it's so
on,
much more
Mamacita.
complicated, Like
No,
I
it's
do
really
agree.
not.
I do. No. I do agree. I do agree that he's stalling a lot because of his whole, other issues in Israel with the whole, with the court system and that. I do agree with that. I know I'm not going to be popular for saying it. I do agree with that. And I think a lot of Israelis know that. But in regards to Turkey, listen, Dave, if you're going to talk about these things, go read about them a little bit. Go read about, the past with Turkey and Israel. Israel never had an issue with Turkey until this president came
What do I
in.
need to read
Israel,
for? I have plenty of experts here, and to be honest,
no.
I asked you why is BB trying to start a war with Turkey? To be honest, your answers, if that's what I would learn as I read, that's not a good enough reason to start a war. I'm sorry.
But I already told you that Turkey threatened many, many times to wipe Israel out, just like Iran did.
People talk.
So it's not okay. People talk. Listen, they're neighbors. You have to understand, all of these countries are neighbors to Israel. It's not like they're on the other side of the world. And how can you live knowing that you've got maniacs that want to wipe you out? And it's Turkey and it's Iran and it's the
But all the
psychopaths in
people of
Gaza.
Turkey, didn't you just say everybody in Turkey loves Israel except for the
No, I
leader?
didn't say everybody. I said the Turkish people. I didn't say everybody. I said most of the Turkish people love Israel. They have a good relationship. Israelis come there, they shop there, they spend time there. Some of them even know Hebrew. You'll walk in the streets and they'll start speaking to you in Hebrew because the tourists, the tourism there has been huge for over 30 years.
Okay,
So
but
they
then
do have a
what?
good
Okay,
relationship.
but then you talk about Lebanon. Lebanon, they love Israelis, and then what happened? You bombed the fuck out of a whole bunch of villages, and now Israel has more enemies. That's like the crazy part to me.
Yeah, listen, when you harbor terrorists and when you allow terrorists to take over your country and to do what they do, yeah, unfortunately, innocent civilians are going to be paying for it. And to be honest with you, I hate what's going on in Lebanon. I do, because I think Lebanese people are beautiful people. I think they're very classy people. They're not the Gazans, okay? They're very educated people. They have a very, different way of life. They love life. They don't value death over life like they do in the other
This is the
side.
problem. Who has killed more people in Lebanon, Israel or Hezbollah?
I think you know the answer.
Right, and that's the problem.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like I said,
yeah. Go
hang
ahead.
on a minute. Hang on a minute. But if the Lebanese government can't control what's going on in their country, and they're saying, and you've got the Lebanese president and prime minister both on TV saying, Iran cannot call the shots for us. We are the ones who decide the future of our country, and we need to get rid of terrorists. So if they ask Israel to get out, have they gone on TV and said, Israel, get out of our country? Get out. We don't want you here. No, they haven't. But you know who did?
Unbelievable.
Iran.
Like, let me just give you a comparison, right? The United States had an issue or has an issue with drugs coming from Venezuela, right? Trump did not go dropping bombs in cities in Venezuela. He would bomb the fuck out of the boats. You see the difference?
Yeah, Venezuela is not Arab mentality, Dave, and I don't
Okay,
think you
so it's the
understand that.
mentality is where it's. Wait,
It's a
I'm so sorry.
different. It's a
Wait, so but I thought Lebanon was a Christian country.
Unfortunately, they're not the majority. It's only 30%. They haven't been the majority for years, which is why they've got whoever they've got there, you know,
Okay, so
terrorizing
because it's
Israel.
an Arab mentality in Lebanon, even though it's 30%, some say higher, so it's okay to just flatten villages?
No, of course it's not okay. I'm against it, and I said that before. I'm not gonna say it's okay. I'm not. I'm against it. But I also think that you, as an American or any other American that's never traveled to the Middle East and never, you know, kind of lived in the Middle East, you guys will never understand the Middle East mindset. And you said so yourself 2 days
Then
ago.
the mindset is fucked up.
The Middle East is
The
never gonna have
mindset
peace.
is fucked up.
Exactly.
Okay, then something has to give. Okay, if Donald Trump was dropping 100 missiles in 10 minutes in Venezuela, killing dozens of civilians, I would have a problem with that. I'm okay
But
with
why
him
would he
hitting
do
the
that?
boats.
But why would
Exactly.
he do
Why
that?
the fuck would he do that?
No, but why would he
Exactly.
do that? What would be his? Hang on, but what would be his? What would be behind him doing that? He has
There
no
would
reason
be
to do
no
that.
justification. There's nothing Trump could say that would make it make sense to me.
Dave, in
Here we
Lebanon,
go.
in
Pretzels are
Lebanon,
warming up already. Go ahead, Elfie.
that's right. Yeah, in Lebanon, the villages are the boats. The villages that have been destroyed are the ones that are firing the missiles at Israel.
I'm sorry. So what? So 100 missiles drop in 10 minutes, take out 20. Two different villages. You're saying every single house that was flattened had a fucking missile coming from it?
Yes.
You're a fucking liar, Elfie. You're a
I'm not.
liar.
It's
You're a liar.
It's true.
Unbelievable.
Listen, Dave. For one, I don't justify leveling Lebanon. I don't justify innocent civilians getting hurt. I don't justify. I don't like it. Put it this way, and I'm not the only one who feels this way. But you also have to understand that if Israel sits down and puts weapons down and does nothing, Israel will not exist anymore. You have to understand that. And I think you're not understanding that. If Israel never does anything, Israel will still be attacked because there are certain people that are neighbors to Israel that don't want Israel to exist. It's not about land, it's about the religion. Because I've had pro-Palestinians on here tell me, if Israel became Muslim tomorrow, we will leave you alone. It's fine. Become majority Muslim, change your name to Palestine, and we'll leave you alone. And they say it out and loud. It's not about land, and you're never going to get it. You're never going to
Dave,
get it.
you got to realize that almost 80% of the Lebanese population wants to have peace with Israel and wants Hezbollah gone.
Guess
It's like
what?
70
100% of them want their houses.
You're looking at this like a toddler, Dave. You know, it's not how war works.
No, that's not a toddler. That's reality. I'm
79%.
sorry.
If you have a look at the latest, if you look at the agreement that was just made between the Lebanese government and Israel, Israel clearly states in writing that they have no aspirations to take over any of Lebanese land and that they have complete plans to withdraw as soon as the Lebanese government has military control of those areas and can deal with Hezbollah on their own. 79% of Lebanon wants to have the same relationship with Israel as Saudi Arabia, as Jordan, as Egypt, and all the other countries that have decided to recognize Israel and to stop trying to destroy them. It's quite simple.
Can either of you two, Mamacita or Alfie, and I'm going to be respectful, bro, can y'all explain to me exactly what a Middle East mindset is and how Israel is not also participating in the Middle East mindset?
Murder, death.
It's the Islamist mindset. It's the once the land is Islamic,
No, wait,
it must forever be.
Mamacita didn't say. She said specifically Middle Eastern mindset.
In the Middle East, you have to you have to show strength. If you show weakness, you get wiped out. That's the way it works there. That's the way it works there. And you know what? It drives me insane when I come on these kind of, I don't go up on panels much, but I came because of what they were saying about Turkey. It just drives me insane that, when Israel does these kind of things, everybody is, pointing on Israel, bad Israel, bad Israel.
Do you
Look what
understand
guys
why,
have
though,
done.
Mamacita?
But hang on a minute. But when Syrians in Syria for 15 years were being slaughtered, especially Christians and Muslims were being slaughtered by their own people, not one of you ever opened a panel and spoke about it and said, hey, this is what's going on in Syria. The world didn't give a fuck because it was Muslims against Muslims. Dave, you can say, oh my God, as much as you want. What I'm saying is the truth.
Okay.
When 40,000 people got slaughtered in Iran just 3 months ago, no one cared about it because it was inside Iran and it was done by Iranians.
I'm sorry.
That's not true. That's not true.
Stop. Mamacita, I just had Elfie say that every single house that has been flattened had a Hezbollah member in it. That's a lie.
But
okay,
because
I'm sorry.
because that's obviously the news he watches and that's what he thinks and that's his
I'm not
opinion.
talking literally. Every
not
video,
lit-
they're not
okay.
they're not firing at villages that have nobody firing from them.
Right. So, does it make sense that if one person sends off a rocket into the north, that 200 houses should be flattened?
That's not happening.
Also-
okay. Wait, hold on one second. I want to get Laura in. Go ahead, Laura.
Hi, Dave.
How are you, babe?
Good. I'm okay. Thank you. I understand why that makes sense in Mamacita's mind. She's just one of those Israelis that is just scared of the big, bad Muslimic people. Like everything that she says literally makes zero sense. I'm sorry, Mamacita. I'm not trying to be rude. But what I don't understand is why is Israel deciding now to go to war or even have Turkey in their mind for a war? Because as far as I know, they always had a sort of like decent relationship between the two. And I even think that Turkey was one of the first countries to ever recognize Israel as a quote unquote country. So it doesn't really make sense at this point to try to go to war with them. But I think it makes sense for people like Mamacita, and what she's trying not to tell you, and she's extremely disingenuous with it, is that Israel's plan is to become the dominant country in the Middle East. It is the only reason.
All right, Mamacita, do you want to respond?
Okay. First of all, I did explain when I came up that Israel and Turkey have always been, and they always had a good relationship, as far as I know. I also explained to you that the Turkey has wanted to wipe out Israel. The Turkey president, Erdogan, wanted to wipe out Israel for a long, long time, and he's been saying it. He's been saying it when he's given speeches. He's been saying he will eradicate Israel. He's also the same person who harbors your heroes, Hamas, in Turkey for years.
Okay, but Mamacita, I'm sorry to cut you off. No, sorry, let me just ask you this. No, Mamacita, I'm sorry to cut you off. But no, hold on.
Hold on, Alfie.
Alfie, 1 second, please, Alfie. Mamacita, Qatar does the same. So next, do you want to go to Qatar as well? Do you want to bomb them as well? Because Qatar does the same.
First of all, I'm not bombing
Where are
anybody.
you getting this
I'm in my
crap
home.
from?
First of all, I'm not bombing anybody. I'm in my home.
I thought you sort of.
If it was up to me,
Where
there'd be
does
no wars
Netanyahu say
ever.
he's going to bomb Turkey? You guys are talking crap.
Hold on, Alfie, just so you know, your prime minister, even though you're in Australia, your prime minister in Israel has been on America's media, Fox News 2 days in a row, CNN today, shit-talking Turkey, saying
but he
that
hasn't
they
said he's going to bomb it.
once again. Wait, Alfie, we know that we see a pattern now, right? The pattern
No,
is.
you don't. You made
wait,
up a pattern.
I'm so sorry. Okay, the pattern is very simple. We hear a whole bunch of fear mongering, bombs start flying, and then there's tunnels. That's
There's
the pattern.
no-
I'm sorry.
He hasn't said anything about going to war with Turkey. All he said is he objects to the U.S.
Yeah, and nobody
selling.
tells Trump what to do. So I think Trump should triple the
He
order.
didn't tell Trump what to do. He said he objects. It's a
Who
simple
gives a
thing. Why
fuck
is
what
that
he
such-
says? Who the fuck gives a fuck what BB says?
He's trying to stop escalation in the
Well,
Middle
guess
East.
what? Guess what? He's gonna get it.
I don't think he can because he wouldn't be on American television pleading with Americans to stop it. Now, I have another question.
Wait, can I finish answering my question? And I have to drop in a couple of minutes. So let me just finish answering what she asked me. Second of all, Turkey hates Israel even more because Israel has a very good relationship with Greece and with Cyprus. And everybody knows that Cyprus is a huge enemy of Turkey. So that doesn't sit well with Erdogan, okay? So there's a little bit of, like history there, I guess. And so every chance he gets, he threatens that he's going to do this to Israel and that to Israel. Now, I just want to say one more thing because of the dumbasses in the comments. Israel doesn't care. Greater Israel is not a thing. Let's make that clear once and for all.
I didn't say Greater Israel.
I'm sorry. BB held up a map of it.
Oh my God, Dave, we already spoke about this. Stop. BB held up a map. There isn't enough people for Greater Israel. Greater Israel isn't a thing.
It's not enough people now. That's why y'all are taking land. Now, secondly...
Is Israel bigger or smaller than it was in 1948?
It looks like it's getting bigger.
No, it's smaller.
Anyway, like I was saying, I want to just say this. You guys are questioning, why is Israel always being scrutinized? Mama Sita, have you not read the Bible? Do you not understand that the people of the book are supposed to be peaceful, not warmongers, not people that are okay with dropping bombs,
this shows you haven't read the
going to
Bible.
war with their neighbors, right?
Yeah.
The Bible says that the children of Israel would be peaceful, not starting wars with their mama.
You're right. Why you
Israel
mad? Why you mad? You're so right,
everybody.
Alfie.
That's
Let me ask
crazy.
this, please. Why you mad? You're so right. You're absolutely, I honestly, I commend you for being so smart and just saying the dumbest shit ever right now. If Israel...
I'm sorry, you're calling God dumb? You're calling God dumb?
If Israel... No,
I'm quoting the
comment,
Bible.
your comment, the comment
Quote
you just
the
made...
Bible.
No,
You're
no.
wrong. It doesn't
The
say
comment
anything
you
like
just
that in
made
the
has
Bible.
nothing to do
Oh, it
with the
says
Bible.
drop bombs on children. Got it.
Israel is... Oh, really? But what about... Hang on a minute. But what about when Israel...
Got it. That's what the Bible
Israel is
says, you
minding their
guys.
own damn business...
I'm
What about
a
when Israel
Christian.
minds their
This
own
is my
damn
business. It is my business. It's more my
I'm
business
not
than
talking about
anybody.
you. I'm
What are
saying,
you
what
talking
about when Israel minds their own mind? I said, what about when Israel minds their own damn business and gets attacked within Israel? What do you want us to do? Just sit there and say, oh, no, that's okay. Come back again?
I know,
Are you okay?
I know when I read the Bible, it said God fought your battles. You didn't have to drop bombs on innocent Christian villages and shit and take flash bombs and shove them in people's cars and blind children. Like I saw that IDF soldier throw a flashbang in a car and make sure the door was shut and it went bang and it's a child that's permanently blind.
Send it to me. I want to
What are
see
you
it.
talking
Send it to
about?
me.
Huh?
Send it to me while you're mad.
I'm
Send
going to
it
pull
to
it
me.
up on the computer screen
I
right
haven't
now.
seen
What are you
any
talking
evidence
about?
of that.
Send it to me. I want to see
think that's
that.
made up.
You didn't see it?
I want to see that. No, I didn't see it. I want to
Okay, I'm
see
gonna pull it
that.
up right now. No problem.
You can't show videos on Dave, so send it to me privately. I want to see that, and I'll respond
No,
to
I'm
you.
gonna show it to everybody.
No,
But you can't show
no videos
videos
here.
here. So
But
send
you
it
can
to
put
me.
it on your
Well,
story
listen, the
and have everybody
chat is
go
saying
there.
they saw it. The chat is saying they
Of
saw it.
course, the chat said they saw it because 70% of the chat are terrorist supporters. Do you think I give a fuck? I don't care what
Wait,
the
you're
chat
saying
says.
70% of my chat are terrorists?
Look at all your chats. Half of them are pro
That's
police
fucked.
now.
Okay,
Dave.
so
Are
now
you
we're down to
okay?
50%. That's
Well,
fucked
it
up.
depends. At night, it's more than that. When you have
Okay.
people in your chat saying W October 7, that tells me enough. I don't need to know
What
more than that.
percentage of people are really saying that?
I'm sorry, Mama Sita, aren't you the one that was having a W Nakba day for a week?
Make me big. I'm not gonna show the
Me?
video, but I
Thank you.
sure am gonna show the context because
Did
I
I
don't
open
lie
a live
about a
and
fuck
do that?
thing. What does that say?
Yeah.
News about Israel IDF soldier
Yeah.
flashbanging car. You can see the flashbang. He got his hand pushed on that
Yeah.
door, and a
Make
child
it
is
larger. I want
permanent.
to see that
I'm
it's
not
an
done
IDF.
talking.
Make it
I'm not done
larger. Make it
talking. I'm not done
larger.
talking. A child is permanently blind because an IDF soldier did that. That's
Can you
fucked
How do
up.
I know it's an
show
IDF
evidence of that?
soldier? What's
What
your
are you
proof?
talking
Show
about?
evidence that the child is
What's your
blind.
proof? Because it says it. I can send the Queen of England
Times
now and
of
post it everywhere.
Israel. Times of
Oh
Israel. Border
no.
police officer throws a stun grenade into Palestinian car and blocks the driver's exit.
Can
Is
you
that
please send it
AI,
to me?
Mamacita?
Can you please send, I'm asking you, can you please send it to me? If that's
The
true, then I
Times of
condemn
Israel is
that.
AI?
Can you send that to me
Oh my
personally? I want
God.
to see the whole thing. And if
You know
that's
what?
true, if that's
I'll
true, I
go play
condemn
the
that.
fucking video.
All right, hold on. Let me
Why?
see.
Why are we playing games?
I didn't deny it. I said if that's true, then I condemn it. It's disgusting. It's horrible.
1 second, because this is just the Times of Israel. Let me find the video. Give me a second. Hold on.
When did this happen?
Yesterday, a day ago.
Where? Do you know?
At the border, it said.
Well, then if that's true, then I'm sorry. I condemn that. It's disgusting.
All
And
right,
you
hold
know,
on. I'm
like
gonna play the video. Let me make it big. 1 second. Let me.
Yeah,
The
there's
video,
nowhere
there's the
saying that a
video.
child was blinded by it except on a new Arab Facebook page.
someone is
Why you
saying no
mad?
one was hurt. She's lying.
Does the
Everyone's saying
video
she's
show what
lying. So if
Who's
happened?
someone said
lying?
Be
she's lying, come
quiet. I'm
up.
playing the
You
video.
guys, does the video show what happened 2 minutes before?
Or
Yeah, I
2
didn't think
minutes
so.
after? It doesn't show anything.
What justifies that? There's nothing. Let me tell you something. As a black American, right? There is absolutely nothing that justifies that. Not a damn thing. Justify it right now.
Yes, there is. There's tons that
Justify why that was okay.
It couldn't be that big of a threat if the IDF soldier is walking away, cool as a cucumber.
Why you mad? You like how I guessed if it shows what happens 2 minutes before the video, a second before you hit play?
What happened? What happened before it?
Oh, I have no idea. That's the point. Nobody does.
What justifies that though?
Because it conveniently, stop.
When
Okay, they
there's
conveniently
children in the
show.
car.
There was no
Okay,
children,
if they,
you liar.
can I
There were
say
no
something?
children, you
If
liar.
they have.
Someone,
Okay.
can I just speak? I need to drop. Can I just speak? I just got a message, Dave, from someone that's very reliable that you respect. I'm not gonna mention the name here.
No,
Okay, in
drop
case
the
they don't want me
name.
to.
Drop the fucking name.
No, because in case
Man.
they don't want me to, I'll write to you privately. In case they don't want me to, and they said that there's no mention of a child. Ew, and now you've got the biggest terrorist on the panel. I'm definitely dropping.
Oh,
Gross.
stop.
Bye,
He's my
Dave.
favorite,
Love you,
Mamacita.
What the hell?
He's my favorite.
Oh, how would I ever sleep
I'm
at
his
night? He
biggest
called me a
fan.
terrorist. Oh my God.
I'm this Pally Animal's
Oh,
biggest fan.
oh man.
Okay,
Dave,
so go
can
ahead,
I jump in on
DJK.
something real
What
quick?
do you got?
Yeah. So I hear Daniel saying, what happened before this, right? Meanwhile, then you ask him what happened. He's like, oh, I don't know, right? But I can tell you what happened afterwards. Afterwards, in that video that Why You Mad played, if, like in the rest of the video, you see the IDF soldier going around actually shooting at them, and then they walk away.
Bullshit.
Alfie, just relax.
Bullshit.
It's in the video. It's literally you.
It's
You
not. He
even said,
points the gun at them. He doesn't shoot them, you
"Oh,
liar.
okay. Fine. I'll take that, Alfie. I'll take that." So, but this is my point. So we know the IDF,
No, your
right?
point is a lie.
Hold on, Alfie. Like you're here just spewing propaganda. You even claimed
No,
that the whole
you
video
just
was a
did.
lie.
Dude,
You
let
You
him
just
said it
lie.
lied
didn't
Who
about what's
exist,
cares?
on the
and
video.
Alfie,
That
let
is
him
bro,
lie.
the
let me
definition of
finish. Let
Who
me
propaganda.
finish
cares?
real
Let him
quick,
finish.
Alfie. So we know that the IDF, if any Palestinian poses a threat, they unalive them right there on the spot, right? Why
Except that
is
you
that?
just lied and that didn't happen.
Oh my, Alfie, can you just stop with your bullshit? Let me finish my
Stop lying.
statement.
You're lying.
All
You're a
right, come on,
You're the
Alfie.
thief.
motherfucker that literally
Alfie.
said that the video didn't exist.
No, I
True.
didn't. I said it
Yes, you
didn't
did.
show what you just
Yes,
Yes,
said.
you
Yes,
yes,
I
you
did.
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 You did, Alfie. You're such a liar. Just because your
So,
voice sounds like
No,
a
I said
woman
no
doesn't mean you
children
can
were
get away with
killed in
lies,
that
sir.
or blinded. There were no
so anyhow,
children.
right? So let me
Okay,
just
I
finish,
want to hear from
Alfie.
DJK. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we know that the IDF literally unalives anybody that they
No, we
deem
don't.
poses
We
a
don't
threat,
know
right?
that.
We know this, right?
Alfie, I
We
don't
do.
want to drop you. Come on, bro.
If a Palestinian is deemed to be a threat, they unalive them. Okay, right? But why is at the end of the video, even the IDF soldier walks away from the car and goes about his merry day? If these Palestinians literally posed the threat, you know damn well they would have unalived everybody in that car, or at the minimum, they would have arrested them. At the minimum, they would have arrested them. In that video, the IDF soldier literally walks away from the car after all of that bullshit.
And more importantly, why did you deny the video before I even played it? You just said that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie.
That's the natural reaction.
But yet,
No,
when I
because
pull
I'd
up the
seen the
video,
video.
now it's a problem.
Because I'd seen the video.
Wait, you saw the video? You said the video didn't exist.
No, I didn't.
What?
I said that no children were killed in it or blinded in
You said
it.
it didn't exist. You said it
All
didn't
right, so
exist.
I did not say. Go back and listen to the tape.
Do you want me to
not say
fucking
that at
end
any
this
point.
live right now and fucking go clip you lying?
Go find it.
Like, what are you talking about, Elfie?
If anyone can say I said the video didn't exist, then
You said what Why You Mad was saying was a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie that he shot the people after the video.
I literally said, Alfie, that he pointed the gun.
You said he went around and shot at the people.
I said he pointed the gun.
No. Why You Mad said that a flashbang was thrown in the car. And you said that was a lie and that didn't happen. Hello, Elvie?
Literally long.
Elvie, why are you doing this?
Just hit the whole Bambi line. No Wi-Fi, Alfie. You got caught lying, bro. Why do y'all do that?
It's the natural reaction.
I don't even understand.
And then you
guys don't
doubled
even
down and
watch
said,
the video.
I saw the video that you
I
didn't
did not.
see.
I didn't even know the video. Elfie, can you? I want to know why you lied, Elfie. The old coffee cup. Fuck yeah.
I'm back.
Go ahead, Elfie. Why did you lie?
I didn't lie.
Oh.
Lie, Alfie. You
Okay,
absolutely did. And then when I came up, you started
let me talk
interrupting
for
me.
a second. You said
You've
that there
been
was a
talking the
video,
whole
and
time.
after the video, they went around and shot at the people who came out of the
No,
car.
you
And
lied.
I
You
said
denied the video existed.
Bullshit.
Forget DJK.
I did not deny it at any point. I've seen
Forget
it. Why would I deny
DJK.
it?
You said the video didn't exist. And
No,
why you
I
mad?
said they didn't shoot at them. Dave, you're lying.
Okay.
I wasn't even on the panel yet, Alfie. I wasn't even on the panel yet when you said it didn't exist.
Elfie, we have Zionist Barbie. She got caught in multiple lies. We have Zionist
that's
Ken.
not true. You
Do
guys
you
are
mind
lying.
changing your username to Zionist Elfie? That's the only fitting thing.
I am a Zionist.
Of course,
What are you talking
change your username to Zionist Elfie.
Why would I do that? It's
No,
not
just
my
call your
identity.
name. Just change your name to Lioness. You the biggest lioness motherfucker on this
Why
app.
are you mad? I called
Lioness
you out because
ass
you
Alfie.
lied
That's what the
and
hell
said
you
that
need
a
to
child
do.
was blinded in that video. And I said,
No,
I've
let's-
seen the
let's
video
start- let's-
and no child was blinded.
I'm going to go to my Twitter right now where it's less restrictive than YouTube, and I'm going to show you where it says it was a child. Now, let's talk about the fact that you said that there was no video in the first
I
fucking place.
never said there was no video.
Okay. Am I
Then why was
tripping?
she was so adamant about going to get the video to shut you guys up?
That
You
wasn't
and
me that said
Mamacita.
that. If somebody else said that, I don't know, but I didn't say that.
What?
Oh Lord! So
Lioness.
All right, DJK or Daniel, whoever.
yeah,
Go ahead.
if I can. Yeah, just there's two things I'd like to actually address. I don't know if you've seen this. Unfortunately, on this account, I just lost access to my last account with the camera access. But on, I don't know if you've seen how the IDF has been actually planting soccer balls, right? Bombs planted
That's a
as
lie
soccer
as
balls.
well.
Okay,
no,
so
let
wait,
him
do you have
talk.
evidence for that?
Alfie, I'm begging you, Alfie, let him talk, please.
Yeah, so literally, let me see. I don't have camera access on this account, so I'll be honest with you. As you see, I just typed into just facts, telling her I don't have camera access to show the evidence. But I will come back when I get the other account and show you the evidence on that. Anybody
No,
can
you
literally
won't.
Google it. Hold
Okay,
on.
wait, hold on.
Why
I'm
you
gonna
mad?
Google
If you
it.
don't mind, why you mad? If you don't mind, I swear. And if you do, it's not a problem. But have you seen those images in the story of how the IDF has been planting bombs
Yeah,
inside
they're
of
like
soccer balls?
I remember seeing one distinctly. It was painted red and had gold swirls on it.
You guys have
And
to
then
get off social media.
So I'll come back when I have the other account, Dave, and show the evidence on that. But I would like to talk a little bit about the whole thing with Turkey, if that's cool, Dave.
Go ahead, DJK.
Yeah, so 100%. So this is not new, right? So we had Naftali Bennett about a month ago stating that Turkey was the new Iran. They actually even mentioned Egypt and Syria, right? Egypt and Syria. And then we see the video of Bibi making his rounds on American media, talking about Turkey now is the biggest threat, and so on and so forth. And this is all part of the Yinon plan, Y-I-N-O-N plan of 1981. This is the Zionist takeover of the Middle East, destabilize the region, and establish dominance over the region. This is the Yinon plan of 1981 before it even talks of the Greater Israel Project. So this is exactly what they're doing. They're telling Trump that, oh my God, if you give them the F-35s, that's a threat because now we no longer have air superiority and basically it's a level playing ground.
Bye, Alfie.
Okay,
Yeah,
let
Israel.
Daniel
Yeah,
respond.
go ahead, no problem.
Daniel, do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I just really hope that DJK comes back. I'm his biggest fan, but I also wanted to say that no, it's more about that anybody can look this up. It's not hard. It's about they're having an energy battle throughout the Mediterranean because Israel has an alliance with Turkey's enemies, with Cyprus and Greece. They have a consolidation, an energy partnership regarding the Mediterranean. And Turkey keeps expanding their energy practices in that same area, encroaching on what Israel has going on with Greece and Cyprus. It's just politics. It's just resources. It's the same
But wait,
old shit.
Daniel, I thought that Netanyahu was stating that Turkey is funding Hamas and so on. So now it's about
Yeah,
energy, or
they
is
are, but
it about Turkey funding Hamas? Which one is
they
it? Y'all can't even get your stories
okay.
in line.
I can. They do harbor your fucking animal relatives. That's a fact, but that's nothing new. That's nothing new. What's been going on the last couple of years is the energy encroachment between Turkey and the alliance Israel has with Greece and Cyprus. It's not hard to look these things up, even if they don't support your narrative that evil Israel is trying to expand and take over and whatever you're trying to spew.
Yeah, so it's not just my narrative, Daniel. Dave actually had a live a few days ago, maybe a week ago, right?
Not
And they
using
were
Dave.
talking. I know. I'm gonna literally just Daniel. I know
Oh, no, of course.
I know that nervous laugh is what you do when you're about to get debunked. Daniel, you never come with facts. All you do is come with emotion. I've
I'm
literally
very
never heard you
emotional.
come with a fact. But anyways, right?
What live were you talking about?
I'm going to tell you, remember when they were talking about the Greater Israel Project, and you had that guy, Mamacita came up and stated that the Greater Israel Project is a lie and so on and so forth. This is not true. And then actually the Rabbi Asher comes up and he actually said it is true. He literally said from the Nile River to the sea that's what the plan is, up to Mesopotamia. So even Asher came up here and proved that the Greater Israel Project is absolutely 100% a thing.
No, it's not.
Okay, so it's not a thing. Meanwhile,
It's
Netanyahu was at the UN with the map of the Greater Israel Project.
yeah. I know you
You
like to
literally
use
have
that clip.
select soldiers. Hold on, there's select soldiers. It is not a uniform thing. I will say that. Select soldiers do buy patches and they put it on their shoulder because
They
it
don't.
obviously select soldiers. You're telling me there's not a single soldier that has the Greater Israel Project
I'm telling
patch?
you. I'm telling you that
Not a
go
single
instead
soldier?
of
Okay, let him
here,
respond.
get it out. No, let him get it all out, and then
No,
I'll respond.
come on.
Go
What?
ahead, Daniel. Go
So
ahead.
what I'm saying is that the Greater Israel thing, aside from it being an internet meme used by people who bend over for Hamas, like your relatives do, it's biblical. It's not physically. Nobody's physically trying to attempt to take over Israel. The size of New Jersey is not trying to attempt to take over Egypt, Syria, Lebanon, parts of Saudi Arabia, and so on. It's absurd. It would be self-enlightenment.
Okay.
It would
So
be
Can I correct
out of their
something real quick?
self-interest.
yeah, just
And
1 second, Jackie. They'll give me like
those
15 seconds.
they're not allowed to do that. Okay, those are AI photos that you keep saying. So and the
No,
Greater Israel
Daniel.
It's
thing.
not. It's
Hold
not
on, the
AI
Greater
All right,
photos.
Israel.
let
Okay, well,
Jackie talk, please.
I was
Can
in
I
Israel
go after
recently.
Jackie, Dave?
I was
You
in
don't
Israel
mind?
All right,
recently.
hold on. Let
I was
Jackie
in
talk.
Israel recently. I saw soldiers walking around everywhere. I didn't see a single one wearing that patch.
Okay, so those
Crazy,
patches
right?
were hold on, those patches were used, but they're not authorized to be used. So they were used by some IDF soldiers, and they're told to take off. So that is true. There were IDF soldiers who wore the Greater Israel patch. They're not authorized, and they were told to take them off. Not all, okay, but there were. That is true.
And
It's not
that's what I
AI.
said. That's what I said, right, Jackie? I said you'll see select soldiers. It's not a systematic uniform
And
But
thing.
people
they're
caught
told
these
to take them
photos,
off.
and
Right, I
people caught
got you.
these
I
photos of
get it.
them
I
before they
hold
took
on,
it off,
Daniel, hold on 1 second,
right?
right? Because I remember that day,
Dude,
Dave, somebody came up.
fucking ask permission before you say
Hold
my
on.
name. Arab.
Shut the fuck up. So listen, this is Daniel, right? So if you notice, anytime Daniel speaks, he wants to literally dehumanize me and so on and throw personal attacks, which is cool because that's what Jews do, right? When they lose an argument, that's what they'll try to do. They'll try to dehumanize you and so on and so forth. I won't do the same, Daniel, even though you are whatever. It is what it is. But anyhow, right? That's a sign of defeat, right? When your back is up against the wall, you throw personal attacks, and that's what you do nonstop. Anyhow. So yes. So when we talk about the Greater Israel Project, right? It's not AI that Netanyahu was at the UN with the map of the Greater Israel Project. That is not AI. That is not a lie, right? You actually have government officials inside of the Knesset that actually talk about the Greater Israel. You talk about Bezalel Smotrich, Ben Gavir, Daniela Weiss, the Ostrich, the one that had her daughter essayed or whatever her name is, or whatever she did. All of those people literally within the government talk about the expansionist project.
All
So
right, let
these
him
Jews will
respond.
come
Let him
on. Yeah,
respond.
hold on, let me just finish the one sentence. These Jews will come on the app because they know that they have lost the narrative, right? So they'll tell you, no, 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 that's not a thing. We're peaceful. We don't want to expand.
All right, DJK,
We're
you're
this
too
little
long-winded,
tiny
bro.
country. We're
You're too
victims.
long-winded. Go
No
ahead,
problem, no
DJK.
problem. We're a small
So
country.
this is the thing is that I don't give a shit about TikTok or the narrative. I'm not emotional. You're an Arab animal, okay? I won't talk about your family. We know it's contagious, whatever your relatives are. This is the thing is that Israel
Hold
is
on,
not
Laura. I'll let you
trying.
get
It
in
would
next,
be
baby.
physically. There's no way. Nobody's seeing Israel trying to take over entire countries. It would be. I've said it before many times. It would be self-unalivement for them to try and take over huge countries with huge militaries
They
like
don't want to take
Egypt
them over. They
and
want to
even
destabilize
one.
them.
Okay,
If they
destabilize
could,
them.
they
So
would.
what? That's
No,
not
this
part
is what
of.
I'm showing. But
Hold
there
on,
was a
can I
plan to
finish?
destabilize
Can I
Let
the Middle
finish?
Daniel
East.
finish, then
That's
Laura.
great for the
Go,
plan.
Daniel.
I don't care about some plan on the internet that you found. I care about what's actually happening. That is not happening. That is not going to happen. Nobody's going to try to do that. It would be self-unalivement. And them trying to destabilize it is not what Greater Israel means biblically. So you're just contradicting yourself now. All right? Now,
So Jackie,
again,
look up the
I
Yinon
don't.
plan of 1981, please.
Okay, wait,
I
hold on
know.
one second.
Yeah,
Laura, do
look
you
up the
want to
plan,
go?
1981. Okay, look up your Gazans and go feed them.
See, I'm telling you, this guy has no argument. Like Daniel, you are such a clown, bro. It's not even funny. You are such a clown. I don't even know why you come up on panels. You make yourself look like a fool. You make the Jews look like fools. You literally make the Israelis look like fucking morons. If you
Okay, you
are the
guys are just
representative
attacking
for
each
them,
other.
Wait, Mama
well,
Sita
this is my
said,
first
wait,
attack on him.
stop,
So yeah,
DJK.
it's worth
Mama
it.
Sita
Yeah,
said, I'm
I just
leaving.
want.
DJK is here, and she's back.
No, no, no. I just wanted
Here,
to
hey,
say one thing
Mamacita.
because I'm listening. Shut up, piece of shit. But it's
They're all
funny
triggered by
because
me.
he said he doesn't dehumanize. He said he doesn't dehumanize people, right? He said that. Aren't you the
I said
one who,
he's
for almost
dehumanizing
two
me, and
years,
I won't do the same to
aren't
him. Is
you?
what I
No, no,
said.
no, no, no. You said that you don't go down
Yes, I posted
to
dead
his
IDF
level and
soldiers for years.
dehumanize. Aren't you the one who posted? Your whole
Yes,
profile was dedicated to posting dead IDF soldiers before and
yes,
after
yes.
and putting
W
funny
dead
sounds. You piece
IDF.
of
W
shit.
dead
You
IDF
piece of
Nazis.
shit.
W dead
See,
IDF
Dave?
Nazis.
All right, I'm done. Mama Sita, you're the one that said, let me get back up there. I should have just let Laura talk. 11. No, what time am I going to restart? I don't know what time I'm going to restart here. So either 11 p.m. or 1 a.m. I'll be back. And maybe I'll get some answers. Maybe I'll get some answers on how we got clarification that it was not a microphone. It was actually a bullet. And maybe some clarification on why the fuck BB is showing up on American media talking shit a little bit on Trump. He is complimentary, but he does take some shots. And why does he want to go to war with Turkey? It's okay, Laura. It's okay, baby. So maybe, crazy idea, maybe have some fucking answers for me. Instead of coming up and just deflecting, denying, lying like Elfie. Elfie is a liar. Liar. Okay, Why You Mad said there's a story out there. This happened. No offense, Mamacita and what's his name, Elfie lied. Natural reaction, lie. That quick, zero hesitation. There was zero hesitation. Natural reaction was a lie. All right, hold on one second. Who said that? Handsome, come up and tell me what I lied about. Go ahead. Come on. Bring your bitch ass up here. What did I lie about? Go ahead. Zionist, what's his name? Ziotro, whatever the fuck it is. I can't. I'm suspended. Ah. Convenient. Smart. What a fucking joke. Alright, regardless, I'll either be back at Laura. Laura, usually you're not here on the weekdays. I might start going live at this time. What time is it over there? Oh, okay. Another day, another lie. Exactly. It's nighttime here. Okay, baby. Alright, regardless, 11 p.m. or 1 a.m. I don't know which one. Heads or tails. I'll be back. Thank you, Gigi. I appreciate you. But I'll see you guys at some point later on tonight. I love you all. I appreciate you all.